Yeah. Hopefully the mic sound good, man. How we doing? So far the mic sound good. Magnus, what's up, man? AR, what's poppin', man? We getting ready to start getting everything together. Work with me, man. Checking sounds. Sounds good, man. Bad player. Bad player. Yo, we just giving a couple seconds, man. I want everybody to jump in. I see people are jumping in. Jazz, what's up, Jazz? I got to get you your game, man. Let me see if I can get to you, man. So far, things seem like they're working good. Soundboard. I'm getting to you. Hold on. We got a couple people that got games out there. Ab, what's going on? You sent the form. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Okay, I got you. I got you locked in, man. Okay, I see the form. See what it is on Twitch. Okay. Got you. All right, Jazz, you locked in. Just give me a moment, man. All right, that's all I had to see right there. Yo, we good? Yo. Hey, yo. Let me check the soundboard on a couple sounds, man. All right, I think we good. What is going on, everybody? Nick Moses 05 Gaming Podcast. You could be anywhere else in the world. You are here with your boy. Dap me up, hairy knuckles and all. I see y'all in the chat. We got a lot of people there. Multiple platforms. So it's going to be, if you're in the chat and you see everybody, cool. If you don't, they might be on other platforms, okay? Work with us. Now, Bad Player, Jazz, Ab, Magnus, AR. I see so many of y'all, man. Hardware. I see a couple others too on TikTok. It's not showing on the main chat. So we got a couple other things going on. But nonetheless, man, we got a hot ass show today. Just so everybody know, last week we did not do the show because we were in Indy for Indy PopCon. There's a lot of content that will be posted around that. Got an interview with Pete Capella, Mr. Silver the Hedgehog himself. A couple other interviews, man. We stepping up. All right, we trying to grow the platform, and we started off talking about Switch Homebrew shit. And look at us now. All right, thanks to y'all, man. I appreciate all y'all out there, man. I really do. Now, we got a hell of a show to get to, so let's jump right into it so we can get straight to the hot shit, shall we? All right, here we go, guys. We're going to get straight into it. This is the segment where we talk about crimes around gaming. There's a lot of crimes around gaming that don't get talked about enough, and I think it's not right. I think a lot of people need to be paying attention because when it comes to video games, they're growing. Every year, you got more people playing games. I think the percentage is like 86% of people play games. John 5, how are you doing? Thank you for tuning in. Everybody tuning in now because we got multiple platforms. You can't hit the like and share out the content. Get some more people in here because, everybody wants to jump in. All right. So this one here is going to be deep. It might be a little disturbing, but I want everybody to know that no one else is covering these type of things. Some of them you do have covered, but not on a national scale. So we must continue to cover crimes around gaming. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into Gaming Gone Wild, aka Moses Crime Weekly. I don't know. I just still feel like that Moses Crime Weekly name is there, but let's get straight into it. In a shocking turn of events, something that's straight out of a movie, man, to be honest with you, a trip to a GameStop for Pokemon cards ended in, yes, bloodshed. This is real life. It's not a sketch. It's not a joke. This is not a prank. Yes, this is real. On Saturday, July 5th, customers were lined up outside the GameStop at 4929 Junipero Serra Boulevard. I hope I got that right. They were eagerly awaiting a Pokemon card release, and around 9:22 a.m., tensions had ignited when one man accused another of cutting in line. You can see some of these individuals on screen. What started as a verbal altercation escalated into a full-blown assault, according to police eyewitnesses as well. They said 27-year-old Isaiah Callis, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, so please help me out if I'm not, allegedly struck the victim in the back of the head with a glass mason jar. The jar shattered on impact. The then 49-year-old Miguel Oriel, damn it, I'm messing this up. The 49-year-old Miguel Orioles Flores reportedly picked up the broken glass and used it as a weapon to begin hurting the victims. Now, as you can see here on screen, this was because of someone cutting in line. The suspects now face serious charges, including assault with a deadly weapon, battery with serious bodily injury, and conspiracy to commit a crime. Now, the timeline of events was 9:22 a.m. when the verbal confrontation began, and moments later is when the fight broke out. And as you can see here, they don't show the full thing because some of it is too graphic for us to show, but the fight broke out, and the two victims that allegedly had the one victim, there was a glass mason jar broke over his head. Now, both of the suspects then fled in separate vehicles. They were actually captured later that day. Police are still investigating and urging anyone with any information to come forward and reach out via phone, via email, anything, because this incident raises questions or concerns when people are standing in line for trading cards or video games. I'm going to be honest, back in the day, this was commonplace when you had a lot of people together and you don't have enough police around. So nonetheless, the victim was in critical condition, but now is in stable condition, I believe, doing well. The grown men should not have to resort and jumping them. And if you look at the actual altercation, I can see how things escalated very quickly. I've been in those situations, and those things can happen. Now, to all the victims, parents, everyone that was involved, condolences, because we don't want anyone going to jail getting hurt or anything like that. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next story. So this next story isn't just about a crime, it's like a damn heartbreak. Okay, a local video game shop owner in Chicago is now crying literally after having a hole smashed through the wall to rob his store. And it's not the first time, believe it or not. This is a case of community hope met with devastating betrayal. Zadri Pickens, the founder and owner of Back in the Game Video Games and Repair, which is located in Chicago's Ashburn neighborhood, made a powerful post on Facebook after discovering his shop had been burglarized yet again. But this wasn't your average smash and grab. This time, thieves broke through the wall, as you can see on screen, that hole, to gain entry, bypassing the front entrance entirely. In his post, Zadri wrote, and this is Zadri Pickens, "I started the first Black-owned video game store so my community could have something of our own. It's not always profitable, but it creates jobs. It gives hope. And now I've been hit again. The store, located at 7757 South Cicero Avenue, has been previously targeted. This is not the first time, all right? But this method is crazy because no one has seen the likes of this. It speaks volumes of what these criminals will do to get inside and to steal. Now, this happened overnight, they believe, before July 2nd. The burglars bypassed the front door and blew this damn hole right there. Don't even know how they did it. But once discovered, Zadri shared the post on Facebook, which then went kind of viral. A lot of people taking heed. I just want to say this, Zadri, man, keep doing your thing. There's no reason you should have to stop. I'm going to speak right now. I have my black card. I still do got my black card. Okay, someone did take it not that long ago, but I still got it. It is no reason in hell we should be sitting here robbing these damn stores from people that we are saying are our own. This is crazy. I just don't understand that shit. As a black person to another black, I love to see a black owner. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't too many. And to have, and to other people, they probably looking at, oh, this shit is normal. Y'all always doing it. We got to stop, man. We got to do better as black people. All right, we can't be doing this shit. This shit is ignorant. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next one. Now, this next story brings a whole new meaning to solving a damn mystery, because on June 22nd at 3:45 a.m., a burglar broke into the Quick Stop on Highway 82 in Duncanville. Okay. And surveillance footage actually shows the suspect right there dressed in a full damn Scooby-Doo outfit. Mask, ears, paws, feet. I mean, the whole damn caboodle. You don't see anything missing. Okay. Tuscaloosa PD posted the story on Facebook with a kind of, funny posting. Hey, gang, we need your help solving a mystery. The suspect took cash and coins, but no snacks. They added, noting Scooby's legendary weakness was the Scooby snacks. The man described as white, 5'9", and still at large. And the police also shared a photo of the mystery machine that he was also driving. So a full thing. He had the Scooby-Doo outfit and the mystery machine. They've questioned the owners, but they still haven't found any details. This is amazing. Now, in the wake of the crime, 953 Bear Radio offered a Panama City Beach vacation to the first person to show up with a Scooby-Doo costume, and an 8-year-old wind up winning. Now, they still do want anybody to call in to find out who this guy is. They do not know who the Scooby-Doo guy is, and even Tuscaloosa PD is wondering. So if you have any idea, please contact Tuscaloosa Police and let them know who the Scooby-Doo burglar is. Apparently, his costume and the mystery machine was good enough for a disguise. Damn. Y'all, that right there, a Scooby-Doo costume. That is Moses Crime Weekly. Did this guy have no other outfit available? Yo, Jazz, I'm gonna be honest with you. Honestly, it was a great disguise. Apparently, I don't even, I was gonna say it was a terrible costume, but it's a great disguise. This man is still, he hasn't been captured with the entire mystery machine. It might have been a genius plan. As dumb as we might feel that shit might be a genius plan by this guy. I'm just saying. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one, y'all. Oh my goodness. Y'all already know what time it is. Let's see if the stream deck is working beautifully. Okay. Nintendo news, guys. For those who do not know, this channel started and grown on a lot of homebrew for Nintendo Switch. We love Nintendo. We always talk about Nintendo. We eat, sleep, and breathe Nintendo over here. We love Nintendo. But at the same time, we do give Nintendo its shit. This is Nintendo news, where we're going to be talking about a lot of apparently Switch 2 news. Nintendo is on fire right now, but not for what you may think. Okay. It's because they are remotely bricking Switch 2 consoles. This is something we have discussed before. It has triggered consumer protection watchdog Procon SB in Sao Paulo to demand answers. I hope I got that right. Anybody correct me if I'm wrong. Their concern is that Nintendo can ban a console from all online services if it detects pirated software or unauthorized accessories. Either one does not matter. So if you're running that MIG switch, if you're running an accessory that is not authorized, you can be facing a ban from all online services. Okay. So a lot of key issues in that. Now, the error code a lot of people have been seeing vary, but 21244508 is a key one. You're seeing secondhand buyers being hit now because you have a lot of these Nintendo Switch consoles that have been banned being sold on eBay for tremendous like low prices. Like people like, oh, how is that so low? Well, it's because it's banned. Okay. And they're trying to get rid of it. So be careful. Make sure to have them go to the eShop and show you that before because you can't go to the eShop, right? That's a good test to let people know, hey, is this Switch banned or not? Now, Brazil is calling this abusive, especially if the services are canceled after purchase with no due process. Now, the crazy thing is Nintendo has no formal damn office in Brazil. So the complaint had to be sent to the U.S. office. They don't have anything in Brazil. They don't have anything, okay? Now, a lot of people are thinking that this might set a global precedent. That's major, because if this sets a global precedent, then that means Nintendo would have to change the EULA, okay? So why is the console banned? Let's talk about that. Everybody knows the mix switch. Most people are using mix switches. I could say the accessories and all that other shit, but let's be honest, it's the mix switch. A lot of people feel like they have the right to play backups, and I agree. If this does, I just don't see it taking the global precedent. Anybody let me know if I'm wrong. I might be just on my own here. But something has to be done, because if nothing gets done, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. You're going to use a third-party dock, and your console is going to get banned. You're going to use a third-party Joy-Con. Your console is going to get banned. You're going to be using some third-party accessory that allows you to, hey, I don't want to have to take my whole entire Switch dock when I'm on the road. I'm at a hotel. Just give me something small to connect to a TV. Nope. Banned. It's possible. That could happen. That can happen. All right. And I want people to seriously take a look into government and find out what you can do. Okay. Please find out what you can do. You see Stop Killing Games and all these other things. But right now, I'm going to tell you something that I feel like is a failure in the United States of America. And if you allow me to go on a little bit of a rant, I'll continue. Okay. I think it's fucked up how we're getting screwed. Okay, and the ESA continues to screw us. Nintendo got a seat right there at the ESA, y'all. For those who do not know, let me paint the picture for you. It's a nice, beautiful table, all types of big players, and Nintendo sitting right there, right? And all they do is every year they're lobbying through the ESA, okay, to get certain rules changed, to get certain people in office, so then they can then change the EULA. And us in the States sit here like fucking bubble guppies, some damn guppy fish from Mario. Like, I don't know what we did. We just sit there and don't do anything about it. That's the truth. So, unless we're going to do something about that, I don't care where it changes anywhere else. I don't feel like a global precedent is happening, no matter what. So, we got to start fighting back. All right? Right to repair. A lot of people saying piracy. Oh, go ahead and pirate. It's not still. I'm not going to be the one to tell you to pirate. I don't feel like that is the way either. I understand if you do that, keep that shit locker room talk. Don't be pronouncing that shit on the web. Don't ever do that. Okay, I don't care who you are, how big you are, how big your channel is. Don't go out there saying, I'm going to pirate. No, because even if you paid for something and you pirate it legally, you might get screwed. Fight it the right way. All right? That was my rant. My bad. My bad, y'all. Told you that was going to be a little rant. Now, let's continue. Despite record-shattering demand, over 5 to 6 million units sold in June alone, there might be some hardships with the Switch 2 right now. Semiconductor shortages and logistics are hitting hard right now. That's what I'm hearing. So we might see Switch 2 units slow up. Now, Nintendo's own site in Japan is running lotteries to purchase one. It's not like it was before where it was wide open and anyone could grab one. It's right now starting to be lotteries. Okay. Nintendo also estimates that things won't stabilize until spring of 2026. We then have the U.S. tariffs, all right, because we got imports from Vietnam. So that's going to hit hard. Switch 2, we might see. People might have to change up with the Switch 2. They might have to actually think about getting something else because we might start seeing shortages, and that's coming directly from Nintendo. All right. So the tariffs I have here might add 10 to 20% increase on the price of a Switch 2, which might make a lot of people stray away. Now we got a lot of tech devs chiming in. We're gonna keep talking about Switch 2. We got a lot of stuff. They believe, and this is from Virtuosos, I believe, or Virtuos, I'm not sure to pronounce it. The port masters behind Dark Souls Remaster and Oblivion, those devs believe that this Switch 2 is like a mini Xbox Series S, and they're talking about the amazing things they can do with it. They talk about the GPU of the Switch 2 being comparable to the Xbox Series S, All right. So you know what the devs already thinking, the amazing things they're going to do with this system and developing their game. They also talk about the CPU is closer to the PS4, so some CPU heavy games will just need a little more work, but they'll run smoothly. They'll run smoothly. Now, this is coming from those devs. They are expecting the games to run at a smooth 60 frames per second. That is beautiful news. That is beautiful news. Okay. Now, I could go on about some other things with Switch to, because I got some other things to say myself, but I'm not going to rant too much because we got so much shit to talk about. Like I said, that is Nintendo news. Let's go. Let's move on to our next topic, shall we? Y'all. I'm about to show my age. I'm about to show my damn age. Y'all, let me get, I wish I do actually got something here to drink, but I ain't going to drink it straight out the bottle. I'm not ignorant like that. But it's time to turn up, y'all. So, Chuck E. Cheese has officially launched Chuck's Arcade. Can you dig it, sucker? I can dig it, Booker T. This is a brand new concept geared towards adults and lifelong fans of the franchise. Now, it's going to be marketed as a modern day love letter to the games that people grew up and loved. They're also going to have a few new spin-offs, but they're going to skip all the animatronic concerts and all the other bullshit, and they're really going to keep it to what people know and love. Now, they're already popping up in malls across the U.S., blending classics like Donkey Kong, Miss Pac-Man, Centipede, Galaga. You're finding newer titles, Jurassic Park, Connect Four Hoops, and even Halo. You got to give it up. There's also prize counters filled with grown-up merch and candy, making it feel like a throwback for the golden days. Now, I heard there might be some animatronics. I don't know about that. Five Nights at Freddy's might brought them back, so they might have some animatronics. But this is actually going to be, I think, a big deal. That's me. I think it's going to be a big deal. Let's talk about the location. So everybody listen up. If you want to check out a Chuck's Arcade, here are the locations currently open. It's going to be in Buford, Georgia, which is the Mall of Georgia. Or Georgia, excuse me. I need to turn down hearing myself. When you hear yourself, you start talking over yourself. Okay, there we go. All right, it's going to be in Buford, Georgia, Tulsa, Oklahoma, St. Petersburg, Florida, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Victor, New York, El Paso, Texas, Salem, New Hampshire, Kansas City, Missouri, Nashua, New Hampshire. Hope I got that right. And Trumbull, Connecticut. These are the locations right now. And Brea, California is coming in August. Now, a lot of people are hearing this and going, man, what is Chuck E. Cheese really going to do? I'm going to get more into what they plan on doing, but they're reportedly cooking up some Squid Game style TV show stuff for adults and a lot of other things. But I'm going to tell you the real, y'all. Chuck's Arcade has the possibility to bring arcades back. I'm here to say it first and foremost. Dave & Buster's has already started, and y'all see it catering more and more to adults. A lot of people say, oh, Chuck's Arcade is just Dave & Buster's. I know people are going to say that, but Dave & Buster's is not capturing exactly what we need. And I'm going to tell you what we need. A lot of guys miss the old school arcades. And by old school arcades, I mean fighting games. Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, The Grid, a lot of 4-player games. We miss games that we used to play head-to-head, pause, and we would actually see who is better. All right? There would be a lineup of people playing to compete. Chuck's Arcade is bringing back a lot of those old games. They're bringing back a lot of, they have a chance. Now, I'm going to tell you how you do it, Chuck's Arcade. This is what you do. Make your games online all the time. Every single game. Yes, I know this might sound crazy, but we in 2025. I want to be able to wake up 2:30 in the morning and there's a Chuck's Arcade open or some arcade place open where I can go right to Instagram and go to, Chuck's Arcade 103, whichever the number of the store is, and be able to see which game. Mortal Kombat. I actually got a camera seeing who's playing Mortal Kombat. I also can see what they're playing, like who's playing. I can see the match. This should be something we should be able to have. Do you know how viral games like Mortal Kombat 3 could be? How viral games like Street Fighter 2 could be? You can bring back retro titles to make everybody feel again. 24/7 online arcade games. It's what it's got to be. You got to be able to walk up there by yourself, be able to play someone else in another store, and you can be able to see who you're playing, what store you're playing. You should be able to see rankings. You should be able to know where you're ranked at all times. We got to start taking our arcade games up a notch. This is something that I feel like would make people go back out, especially in our age group, maybe not the young guys, but that's just me. So Chucky, listen up, Chucky. Putting the word out, I'm hooking you up. DJ C Money, what's going on, man? Now, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Like I said, we got a hell of a show. I know the hottest thing is Choose Your Fate. We always got the hottest show. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. I told you that was, but yo, the arcades coming back is serious, yo. I'm telling you, I'm putting it out there first. Let's see. Oh, my goodness. Here we go, y'all. This is one that, of course, when we do short content, our short content have gone so viral. Like, we keep getting more and more comments on old posts. So if you guys just look, just see the different segments, news and everything, the nice, the naughty, the Nick, where we talk about 3 things that are nice, 3 things that are naughty, and 3 things that are very the Nick, which is some weird, wild shit. Okay, let's go ahead and start with this week's the nice, the naughty, the Nick. Now, hold on. I got to get it together. Now, this is Scooby-Doo still. Don't like Scooby-Doo, man. Okay. Oh, my goodness. So first up, y'all, we got to talk. Y'all see the 3 pictures right here. Y'all know my inner fat boy kicks in when I start talking about food. I love food. Okay, now I do believe you got to work out. You got to burn that food. Now you got to get out there. You got to keep moving. You got to keep doing, do all those things, but get your inner fat boy on. So first up, we're going to talk about that one all the way on the right. I was going to kick it, but that one over there, that is Burger King's delicious baby body burger. Okay, this is Japan just slapped this out. All right, Japan just slapped this out. It's a 1,876 calorie monster stacked with 5 flame grilled patties. Booker T would make Booker T. Can I get a little? The 5-time world champ just said, can you dig it? We are talking 5 flame grilled patties, cheddar, bacon. You see the tomatoes. I ain't got to go. We ain't got to talk no more. But this is all in combination with Japan Sumo Association. All right. They're calling it the Clash of the Beef. And it comes with a collectible sticker. I think that's wonderful. Shout out to Japan. They always bring us something. Now, you also see there, we're going to talk about these other 2 items, which are McDonald's 2 items. All right. And one of them I'm probably going to get before all y'all. So y'all might be a little jealous. Okay. But McDonald's is celebrating their 50th anniversary of the Egg McMuffin by turning up the heat. Y'all see the Egg McMuffin? This is something that they are bringing a spicy McMuffin lineup across the U.S. with their signature spicy pepper sauce. Yes, it's going to be a whole entire lineup. Now, they're teasing a lot of things. Y'all know the whole long-awaited return of the snack wrap. Everybody, McDonald's with a snack wrap. What a snack wrap, McDonald's. Hey, July 10th, y'all might be running. Okay, y'all might be running to get the snack wrap on July 10th from McDonald's. I told you my inner fat boy kicks in. But we're going to talk about the last item all the way over there for my fry fanatics. Guys, I'm a fry fanatic. I love fries. I love French fries, all different types of fries. Okay, I'm going to tell you this one right here is McDonald's own special curly fries. And they're finally here, but they're only at the international headquarter restaurant. And guess where? Chicago. Yes, so I will be heading there and trying the curly fries. You know what? I should just go ahead and get a whole entire video. That's what I should do. I should get a whole entire video of me traveling to get the international curly fries right here in Chicago. It's the only place. The only place. I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm going to get it. But of course, I think they won't be better than the original fries. That's just me. Now, let's go ahead and move on to the next tonight. So I told you, we got a lot of them. So this next one, there's a new study just confirmed that your nightmares actually increase with the more cheese that you eat. Yes, researchers found that 25% of folks reporting food-induced dreams blame dairy and sugary desserts. Late night cheesecake might cause you to have a dream with Freddy. Is that what you're telling me? You telling me if I eat a bowl of cereal before I go to sleep, I'm gonna see Michael Myers? This is crazy. Anyway, that's it. Apparently dairy leads to I can't even do this. Why are we doing this? This is what I don't put these things in front of me, y'all. This is the nice things, okay? But apparently it's proven that if you eat more cheese, All right. And more dairy products, you will have more nightmares. This is a study that has been proven. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and move on to next. I can't even believe we covered that. All right. But this one is a nice one. We're going to talk about the Korean YouTuber Bands. He's got over 2 million subs, y'all. But he followed through on a bet that I don't think I ever could have followed through with. I'm not going to lie. My nuts are not big enough to follow through what he did. He had an MMA bet and he lost. After being knocked out in just 1 minute and 42 seconds into the first round, he honored his word and announced the deletion of his entire channel. Yes, 12 years of content gone. Not gonna lie, man. Let's give it up for him, man. Yo, you don't find integrity like that no more, bro. You don't find integrity like that no more, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I ain't got it in me, man. I'm telling you, tell y'all for real. I don't got it in me. I don't got it in me. Nope. Not to do that. 2 million subs after losing the bet. I mean, he did get knocked out in a minute and some change. But still, you're not deleted, man. Come on. You were supposed to sell the fight. That was a sell the fight. You wasn't supposed to delete it for real. Oh, my goodness. This man crazy. He's wilding, man. Blizzard Fox, what's going on? Dab me up, man. Nonetheless, my man deleted his whole entire channel, 12 years worth of content, all because he lost a MMA bet. And yes, he was knocked out in 1 minute and 42 seconds. He got rocked. Okay, let's go ahead. My bad, y'all. I shouldn't have laughed because, you get your ass whooped in fights all the time. People lose fights every day, B. People lose fights every day, B. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the naughty. So, yo, what the is this content in front of me? So first, thousands of Norwegians thought they were rich until reality smacked them in the face. The Euro Jackpot Lottery app mistakenly told people that they had won millions due to a currency conversion error. One woman thought she scored $97,000, only to be told 20 minutes later that she won $10. The CEO of Norse Tipping resigned after the emotional damage was done. So he decided that he was going to budget out the little money he had for the gas to get his ass home. Because holy shit, we about to have some lawsuits coming for them. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next. Damn. How could you mistake and pay people? Yo, I'm getting paid. You mistakenly pay me millions. I'm getting paid. I don't give a damn what you say. Okay. So next, we have a Japanese airline that was forced to cancel flights after a manga author, Doomsday Dreams, scared the nation. He had a book, The Future I Saw. It was written by Ryu Tatsuki. He actually predicted a disaster on July 5th of 2025 in this book, and a lot of people took that shit to heart. That led to mass flight cancellations. There were travelers shaking in their boots months earlier before the flight even came. Airlines were calling people like, please, can you not cancel your ticket? I have a feeling. Seismologists had to come out there. I think a seismologist, what do you call them? Seismologist, I don't know what you call them. But they were coming out and they were having to step in to tell people to chill. This was a real deal. But this manga author word got taken like Nostradamus. Okay? But nonetheless, so everybody know, I don't think anything happened on July 5th. It was just a lot of, apparently people didn't want to take the chance. Let's go ahead and move on. And I agree. Blizzard Fox. Superstition is very real. People do believe that. Okay? Superstition is very real. Now, this one disgusts me down to my core. Makes me sick. But this is probably the greediest gaming news that you will probably hear all of 2025. Buy now, pay later is coming to free-to-play games like Fortnite. Yes, y'all. Buy now, pay later is coming to free-to-play games. You'll soon be able to finance skins and emotes over monthly payments, thanks to a partnership between Zola and Affirm. Okay? A lot of people are familiar with them. While Fortnite hasn't officially rolled it out yet, the infrastructure is already in place, and Fortnite is planning to drop that joint right in the US. So you're going to be financing digital outfits. You're also going to be financing the battle pass, whatever you want to finance. You might be able to pack up a cart worth of $56 worth of different things in the game and be able to use Affirm to pay yourself, $12 a month. They're going to nickel and dime your ass dirty. That is disgusting. Now, let's go ahead and move on to the Nick. Oh, the Nick wild shit. Okay. And Blizzard, let's just read that. Bruh, didn't Fortnite just recently settle for people accidentally buying skins they didn't want? Yes, they did. And actually, there were some people who got cut $20 checks. Dirty work, Fortnite. There were some people who got cut $250 checks. Anyways, we're going to talk about NBA 2K, which is doing some nasty work on the black community. I think this is disgusting work, and I am one here to talk about it. Okay, there was a YouTuber that went viral actually bringing it out, but he called out the game's do-rag price. Okay, a digital do-rag in NBA 2K5 costs more than the actual real do-rag on Amazon. You'll need $5, 13,000 VC for a do-rag. But in real life, you can cop one for under $3. Everybody know you can go to your local beauty supply store in the hood and you can get that do-rag for $2. Used to be $1. Hey, you might get the cheap one. You got different levels of do-rags. This is insane. We are being bamboozled. Okay, we are being taken advantage of. And you dumb Negroes are buying it. My bad. That was me. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have went there. That's my bad. They're actually buying it though. You know what I mean? Everybody want a do-rag. Just wear a real do-rag and put your camera on. Don't put the do-rag on your guy. We got to have do-rag. We got to have clothes be the same price. There's no way digital clothes should be more. I'm disgusted by this. Sorry. It's very Nick news like. Okay. So next, a man in Ireland managed to deal drugs inside of the courtroom. Yeah, you can't make this up, man. Yo, my man said a friend got the $250 cut in 2K. These Negroes is ridiculous. Let's stop it, man. That's why they gonna continue getting rich. This is ridiculous, man. The Switch, look, Stella, the Switch 2 emulator. No, just look, stop. Why are we doing this, Stella? Why are we doing? You know what? We will, Stella, right at the end. Okay, we will. We got an algorithm, Stella. We can't break the algorithm. Very serious. But this man in Ireland managed to deal drugs inside of the courtroom during his own sentence hearing. Yes, Tony Rowe is his name. He already was convicted of attempted robbery, handed over weed and prescription pills to another defendant while he was being sentenced. He tried to drop the weed and the pills off in the courtroom. How did you drop that off? Did you dap him up? Hey, dog, what's up? When you got to do that, do you know how long the dap is? It's very noticeable, man. So, nonetheless, the judge gave him only 3 extra months for. Yo, you can't. The judge gave only 3 extra months for this man slanging weed and pills in the courtroom. This is the problem. This is the problem right here, man. Now we got to move on, man. We can't. This man slayed pills and weed in the courtroom. And okay, so I want you guys to meet James Farthing. Okay, I think that's how you pronounce it, or Farthing. I don't know how you pronounce it, but let's say James Farthing. He's a career criminal that turned lottery winner. Okay, but turned a career criminal again. The 52-year-old Kentuckian won $167 million in Powerball winnings, which is the state's biggest win ever. And instead of basking in luxury, he flew to Florida without telling his parole officer. How do you win millions of dollars and don't tell your parole officer? He got into a hotel fight, kicked a deputy in the face, got arrested again. Rap sheet spans 25 prisons over 35 years. Now he's violating parole with a side of luxury chaos. Y'all, we got to make a movie out of this, man. Netflix, if you don't find James Farthing and get an immediate immediate movie out of this shit. I need to see it. Ain't no way in hell you got 167 million and you go out there and act a damn fool like that. James, you a real one. You a real one, James. I'm not reading this. From Kentucky, $167.3 million in Powerball winnings. And after winning, left Florida without telling his parole officer, got into a fight at the hotel. Don't matter how much money you get, you can't stop ignorant. And kicked a deputy in the damn face. This is ridiculous, man. I can't do this. That is the nice, the naughty, the Nick. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and move on to our next topic. It's smooth, killing it. I think we're moving pretty good right now. We have 31 people across different platforms. Thank all you guys for tuning in. Please hit the like, share out the content, do what you can. Who the hell put this picture? Yo, my artwork team is nasty, man. My artwork team is nasty. Screw y'all.
I took that of you while you were sleeping. Sorry, Nick.
Who the hell, y'all? Man, you stupid. Yo. Product of the day, man. Item of the day. Whatever the hell you want to call it. Something we used to do before. We stopped. We started it again because what the hell? We got so many damn topics. We throw so many spins. We've been out on the street. I wanted to put to the street topics. We had people questions on the street. That shit I could have done as a topic. But we're going to do item of the day because this item of the day or product of the day is very important. And it must be talked about. It must be shown. I wasn't going to do this. I wasn't going to do it. But I got to go ahead and do it, man. All right. So I got a couple things here, man. I got a couple. I don't be showing a lot of them, okay? As a matter of fact, they all right here. I got unlock switches and all that. I show people the Zeldas and all these. I got different pictures, right? I got different things. It's clean, shiny, right? I got all types of different things. I ain't going to continue on. But these are all signed by artists, different shit, right? Let me show you what I got here, man. I ain't going to show too much. Some of these are exclusive. I can't be... I got to save them for something else. But yo, this one right here. Damn, man. Y'all see that, man. This right here is Silver the Hedgehog foil print signed, okay, and given to me by Pete Capella himself, y'all. Pete, the voice actor of Silver the Hedgehog himself gave me this. And look what he wrote. Fight for the future. My dude, Nick. Silver. Y'all don't understand. There's not many of these left. I don't even think they're going to do more prints because it's going to be over with. Okay? I want you to take a look at that. Make sure this ain't fake. Matter of fact, no, I ain't going to take that shit out. Y'all ain't about to mess me up. But nonetheless, you see there. Yo, I might have to take it out. I ain't gonna lie. We only gonna do this one time. I gotta do it for y'all. If I ain't gonna do it for y'all, then who the hell I'm gonna do it for, right? So here we go. We gonna take it out, man. I ain't never taken this out yet. Man, I hate doing this. I hate opening up anything, man. Oh, man, that shit look good. Oh, my God. Oh, wait. Look, it's look at the camera can't even get it. I'm seeing through. Oh, my goodness. Whole foil print. My dude, Nick. Yo, Pete. Let me talk to Pete Capella real quick, y'all. My bad. Hey, Pete. Appreciate you, Pete. You ain't had to do that, man. You ain't had to do that. I just said I'm going to show some love and put up an interview in a couple. My man did it off the strength, man. Shout out Pete Capella. Hey, Sonic. No, I ain't going to do that because that's Jason Griffin. I think that's Jason Griffin, the voice of Sonic. He cool, man. I was going to sell out, Pete. I was going to sell out. I ain't do that, man. Product of the day, Pete Capella. Shout out to you. Let me put that back the right way. I got a lot of other things there, too. A lot of different other artwork. And I want to keep it all sacred. I keep it right there. Beautiful. So now, let's go ahead and move on to, of course, the number one. Bam. This segment, y'all, it's the realest. This segment right here has seen more views than any of the other clips. This segment is Choose Your Fate. Everybody know Choose Your Fate is a segment where you only get two choices. And you make sure you pick your choice and you stick with it. You don't change it. Okay? I don't give a damn what you say. You don't change it. Yo, show the switch to Emmy. Yo, why you Stella? Stella, hold up. Let's put Stella on screen real quick. Stella, let me talk to you, Stella. Let me talk to Stella real quick. Stella, we can talk about Switch 2 emulator, Stella, okay? But I'm going to tell you something, Stella. When I put up Switch 2 emulator clips, you know what happens? Bam! Shit get hit, okay? And if it's your platform, Stella, talk to me. Talk to me, Stella. What would you do? What would you do, Stella? Talk to me. It's your platform, Stella. I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give it to you. I'm waiting. I'm waiting, Stella. What you going to do? Nintendo said, bow, they hit your content. What do you do, Stella? You in the chat? I got to talk to me. You don't want to say it, show the emulator. Talk to me. What you do? I can tell you why we going to talk about it, but we got to be very delicate, man. We can't just go out here and talk about all the Switch 2 homebrew stuff. And then when we start chopping it up and Nintendo take the damn channel and you lose 1 million goddamn views, you understand how it feels, Stella. My bad, Stella. You my dog. Dab me up, Stella. We go back. We was hooping at the park. My dog, Stella. We go. Stella, you cool, man. We dabbing up. It's chilling, man. Good game, man. Good game. I'll catch you next time. It's my dog. This Stella. Nonetheless, y'all be bugging me. Y'all gotta excuse me, man. We'll say, Stella, my dog ID. This is what I'm talking about. You gotta do. You my dog, man. Choose your fate, man. We get to it. I think we got Blizzard Fox here on the side, man. I don't know if Blizzard Fox has a mic.
Hello.
Oh, what's going on, man? How you doing?
So far, so good, besides just watching what's going down on Twitter.
Yeah, it's going down. Now, let me go ahead and just pull up Twitter right now, okay? Because everybody say it's going down, right? So, now, I see here, bam, Switch. So, are you speaking as far as just the Switch 2 emulator?
Yes, just the Switch 2 emulator. As for what I've seen so far, it's just a dude trolling. And from what it also looks like, the Discord server is just to try grabbing your information.
Are you serious, bro?
Yep.
Man, I wish I had the whap, 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 whap. I ain't got that sound. I ain't got that sound, bro. So you telling me, and thank you, Blizzard Fox, for that. So, and before I go on, because we're going to go to Choose Your Fate.
Mm-hmm.
So this Switch 2 emulator, when it dropped, were people eating it up? Was it like believable? Or how did this go?
The first video that they've done, it was obviously a troll, and this new one is someone taking it to the next level. I'm not sure if it's the same dude making these videos and this entire situation, but I'm surprised that so many people are trying to fall for it when, one, the Nintendo Switch 2 hasn't been hacked or reverse engineered yet enough to even make one.
Yo, I'm looking at it too, and I see there's a lot of people that seem to, wow, people.
If you want my personal opinions on the videos itself, I want to say that it's probably just edited video into it of just generic gameplay or from the trailers.
Damn, man. Now, Blizzard Fox, from your opinion, man, how do you feel personally, man, when you see news like this and you see people just like eat it up? You know what I mean? You watch them eat it up and they're like, oh snap, yeah, Nintendo, we got them. Do you feel disappointed, or is that now? Have you gotten old enough where you feel like just people are that's what happens? They're just like sheep.
Both. Just both.
Yeah, I feel you. Now, the reason I had to get that, well, I'm glad you told me, man. I was gonna pull it up and everything too, and I'm glad I would have did it. Now, one thing is for certain, the Switch 2 would be later. I didn't even believe it. I didn't even believe it. You know what I mean? When you said, I was like, I ain't Switch 2.
There's an entire process once you see the actual system get hacked. Then I would expect an emulator at some point, but not even a month in. That's not enough time to reverse engineer the entire chip either.
Bingo. I mean, look, I downloaded it and it works. Yo, what you got to say to that, Blizzard Fox? My man asked.
Yeah, I hope you enjoy all of the pride flags, given that's all it does.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see. We shall see what happens. Now, you mentioned also a Discord that it sends you to.
Yes. It could be two different people. I don't know what's going on with the two Twitter accounts, given that one is tried using Patreon and tried scamming people that way. But the Discord server is just them trying to fish for your information.
Damn, and I see
That plus a couple of fake downloads. The supposed release is just a fake app that just suddenly pops up a bunch of different pride flags. And there is a supposed Mario Kart World XCI file.
Okay.
But I don't trust it enough to even try it.
Yeah, like you said, I don't trust enough to mess with it. And I do see a couple different posts here where, okay, I see what you, okay, I see what you mean, but I'm not with it. So, X, the way the dev was able to get the emulator out is they had to access to a
no one joined the Discord.
Yes,
Stella,
this is
doing that.
Look, there you go. He said no.
Not even a repo. Nothing's real.
Yes. Okay. So it's in. Look, man. How? So Blizzard Fox. Why do people think this? Blizzard Fox. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about.
To me, I think it's just a mixture of people just trolling, like Stella. I think Stella here is just trolling a bit.
I believe, man. You know. So now, Blizzard Fox, we're going to go ahead and move on to the hottest segment, Choose Your Fate, which is going to be very simple. We're going to go through and just give our opinion. And it seems like these clips, which is very funny, I don't know what the hell. These is like going crazy. So let's go ahead and get to Choose Your. Look, I just installed the ROM and playing my. I don't get
the ROM is fake.
Yes.
The ROM is fake.
Yes. Like
every single part of it is fake. Just people trolling.
Oh my goodness, Stella. Yeah, Stella. You my dog. I told you Stella was there. I played with you at the court, Stella. Stella be like, hey, you know the people that be on the basketball court that ain't on your team, but they be like, hey, pass the ball. And you pass it to them and you be like, you know what I mean? Yeah. That's Stella. We moved on. We good to Choose Your Fate, bro. Let me go ahead. Okay, here we go. Oh, hold on. And I didn't preface anything. Hold on. I gotta pause this. What are you doing? Hold up. Now, this is a mix of video games and food. Okay? And we're gonna see video games, what people would do. Now, we'll go ahead and it's just us. So we'll go ahead and I'll go. It was Dr. Specimen. I seen him there a second ago. I think he dropped out. It's us. So we'll go ahead. I'll go first. Then second one, we'll go to you, Blizzard Fox. We'll move on, but these are very simple ones. So I'll start. I'll read the question. We'll go. When stuck in a video game, do you look up a guide and figure out, or do you never look up a guide and figure it out regardless of how long it takes you? Now, this is simple for me. I'm gonna look up a guy. I'm not even gonna waste no time, bro. It's 2025. We got it's too easy to look up a damn guy. It don't make sense if you ain't looking up a guide at this point. I understand you like, hey, I don't want to look up a guide. I want to figure it out. But you're gonna waste all that damn time when you can just get through the game. We got too many games. There's free games out there. There's all types. Move on. All right, 2025, you got to move on to the next game. You don't got time to be trying to figure out. So if you want to spend all your time, 120 hours on one game, and you spent like, 7 hours on one part, be my guest. You do that. But I'm looking up a guy, very simple. Find out where it's at, moving on. So it's easy. Look up a guy. Blizzard Fox, which one you got?
It depends on the game, but for the most part, I don't really think there's anything wrong with looking up a guide for anything that just one, if you just want to get through the game, or two, it just becomes too hard to figure it out.
I'm with you. Now, I remember. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, like, back in the day, even you used to have guides mailed to you through, like, Nintendo Power. That's what I miss.
Man, about to bring a tear to my eye, man. Stop, let's Fox. Them were the days, man. You remember we used to get, do you remember they used to have the CDs or the games in there? And you remember how we used to play the demos, man? Those demos, and the games weren't even out yet. It was like we went to an E3 without being there back in the day. You know, like, what's stop? Good answer, man. All right. Now we're gonna go ahead because he doesn't believe
Specimen did answer in the chat, I believe.
Let's see. Yep. Okay, Specimen. I eventually look up a guy, but I try and tough it out for a while. And you know what? I'm gonna be real and see. That's the problem with Choose Your Fate. You gotta pick one, so I stick to the one, right? But I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I be wanting to sometimes tough it out, right? I'm like, nah, I'm gonna figure it out, but oh man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Nowadays it'd be like, next one. So no, it was a good answer. Now I want to see a couple others here. Hold on. If I can't game it out after 15, 20 minutes or so, I'm hitting up a guy. Okay, 15 or 20 minutes or so, I'm hitting up a guide. I'm with that. That's a reasonable time for me, 15, 20 minutes. But some folks, man, they'll try a couple days. I have done it too. So I'm not going to act like it's just for I've sometimes got hard-headed.
For me, I give it about an hour, depending from game to game.
Yeah, well said. Well said. Now, let's go ahead. Okay. Blizzard Fox. We're going to wind up starting this one with you. I'll say the question, then we'll get to you. Now, which one do you prefer when you play a game? Do you prefer to skip every cutscene, not watch one? Or would you rather watch every single cutscene? It's up to you.
Gotta watch all the cutscenes. Otherwise, you're missing a lot of context.
Tall.
Granted, this is for like first playthroughs, though. If it's a first playthrough or if it's a story-driven game that has a lot of cutscenes, you need to watch those cutscenes to get every single part of the story.
Okay.
Otherwise, if you're just going through like a second playthrough, or if you've done everything or multiple playthroughs, then yeah, I don't really care if you cut cutscenes given that you already got the first playthrough.
I feel you, man. And you know what? Blizzard Fox, I'm gonna be honest, I was right there, man. I was right there with watch every cutscene because you're right. You do need to know the story. You know what I mean? Like, if you skipping it, you ain't gonna understand nothing. Be honest.
Sometimes it's just tutorials that give you the basic know-how of how the game works. And if you try skipping it too fast, then all of a sudden you don't know what to do.
Yeah. Now, Blizzard Fox, my answer is skip all cutscenes. Skip them all, baby. Skip every one. That's why I got the guide. That's what I got the guide for. Because you're right. I am going to miss it. Man, I miss it all the time. I get mad when I skip a cutscene. I'm like, damn, what do I do? And, I'm like, man, let me look this up. And I just watched a YouTube video. Oh, that weapon. Oh, they told me to use it. Okay. I play dumb. I play games so stupidly, like a caveman, bro. I play like a caveman. Like it's like that's why Golden Axe and Final Fight was like perfect for me and shit. Simple, man. Skip all cuts. That's my bad, man. I feel bad even choosing that one. But everybody, bad player, watch every cutscene. This and watch them all. Everybody, I kind of feel like you gotta watch them all. I'm with you, but I skip them, man. I do.
Again, first playthrough at the very minimum, you gotta watch them.
Yeah, you're right, man. And there's certain games where I would not skip a cutscene. Like I like games like Mortal Kombat, the way they did it, where the fight finishes right into it, right? And it's like boom, right into it, and then you kind of watching it. The ones where it's like, it pans out and it shows the map and the basic, and it zooms in and goes, your mission. I'm like, skip, man. I don't even want to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's me.
But at least for the most part, for the majority of games, is the story driven. It at least gives you up until the point where it still tells you what to do within that section.
Facts. Jazz, watching all the cutscenes. I'm alone, man. I'm alone on the island, man. I'm cool with it. It's what happens sometimes. I'm gonna tell you, it's just lately. I used to be a watch all cutscene guy, man. I don't know what happened, man. Just lately. Oh, okay. See, now we're getting to talking. We're trying to find out deeper game minds here. Like these are deep questions. I didn't know y'all was gonna find out my personality. Like, what the hell? Okay. So I'll say the question. How would you rather play your game? Would you rather grind XP early and play much longer, or progress normally? I can answer this one very easily. Grind XP early and play longer. I don't know what it is about grinding XP early. It's so much fun. Some people don't like killing the weak squirrels 100 times. I love killing the squirrels. You know what I mean? I love killing the weak bad guy at level 1 100 times to level up to level 10. Like, that's what I love doing. Then that way, when I come into the next boss, it's bam, magic move, dead. Like that is so much more satisfying. I don't know what people like this whole battle and using the perfect shield and the perfect defense to say, no, just grind, level up ridiculously, and beat him. Beat his ass, man. That's what the game is about. Just take a little bit longer, man. Just beat up 100 squirrels. Okay, you back in the game. That's my answer. Blizzard Fox, which one you got?
To quote the famous Professor Oak, there is a time and place for everything.
There is, man. There is.
I'm grinding as much as I can.
Yo, I feel like we just pathetic, man. We be grinding and just the levels be ridiculous. They're like, damn, how did you get that? How did you? I'm like, man, shit, you got to grind, bro.
Sometimes it's just more funny just to be over leveled against a boss that's supposed to be hard.
It is so much fun. I don't know what makes it so much fun, man. It's just like, oh my gosh, I went and bought weapons that I'm not supposed to have. You know what I mean? Like, I'm way past where I'm supposed to be. And it's like, sure, you know, so no, I agree with you, man. So grind on both. All right, now, Jazz, grinding is the only way to play. Hey, he said, if you ain't one tapping a boss, why are you playing? That's what Jazz said. You got a one tap. Ooh. Defend. You get all the stuff, just one tap. You know what I mean? So, no, that's a good one. And yo, we get into deeper minds. Okay, so I know how you like to play your games. Oh, okay. Now this one. Oh, okay. I'm gonna answer this one. Now, Blizzard Fox, I'm gonna say the question. Go to you, but how would you rather play your game? Would you rather play your game on easy mode with cheats or on hard mode, but you never complete it? Which one?
So basically, one choice is becoming a god within the world. The other is just being a normal ass dude within an isekai.
Yeah.
I'm going the isekai route. It's more satisfying just to grind everything.
Yo, you preaching, man. It is so much more fun to grind everything, man. I don't know what it is about grinding. It's like you just got to earn it. But right now, I play on easy mode with cheats. I do, man. I don't know what's going on with me, man. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm lying, man. I ain't playing. I'm lying, y'all. Don't take me on that. I would not. Now, if you would have said play on hard mode with cheats, I would have went with you. Right? I would have went with you.
Even cheats. Cheats kind of ruin the experience for me.
Yeah, you know, you're right. Cheats do ruin the experience.
But it also depends on, like, the game itself.
Yeah.
If it's at easy mode or just hard mode, then I wouldn't really care.
Yeah. No, I'm with you on that. That hard mode, like, and never complete the game, I've done many times. I remember, I think God of War 3, I still didn't beat because I put it on the hardest difficulty and I got far and never beat it. You know what I mean? Just got too hard. But easy mode with cheats, I feel like that's nasty work, bro. Like,
it's a nasty combo. What was that one game where it showed like the different anger levels, and when you put it on easy mode, or made you or the character wearing a pacifier?
Yeah. Like, hey,
Baby
Doom,
mode, I believe.
I think it was like Doom or yeah, you go down to the easiest one. It's like
Doom related.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Easy mode with cheats is crazy, bro. It's like you could play it just normally and be. Why do you got cheats? Yeah, you're right, man. That's nasty work. I can agree. On hard mode, but never complete. At least I know I didn't go out like that.
Yep.
Just that alone, man. Okay, let's see. This is definitely deep. Holy shit. Okay. How do you complete your game? Well, it's my turn. I'll go ahead and start with this one. How do you complete your game? Do you do side quests before you do the main quest? Or do you do the main quest and then do the side quest? I can answer this one. I think there's only one right way to play. You must do every single side quest before you move on to the main quest. That is how you play the game. So if you get through a main quest and there's no side quest, once those side quests become available, you do every single side quest. And sometimes you might have to do it for a long time, might take a couple days. But guess what? When you finish all those side quests, you'll be leveled up. You'll have everything you need to be able to one tap the next boss you come into for that main quest. So I think it's only right to play the side quest first, then the main quest. Blizzard Fox, what you got?
I think this one should be renamed if you want to be 100% completionist or want to be a speedrunner.
You're right. I like that. Because you're right.
I want to get the 100% or 100% completionist. I like doing the side quests first and then doing the main quests.
Beautiful, man. Me too. I'm 100% completionist too. Now, some people think you play through the main quest and you know how you beat the game, but the credits roll and then it puts you back into the world. And then they go, oh, I'll do the side quest now. But let's be honest, 9 times out of 10, you're going to put the game down. Like, you know, just happens that way. You tell yourself all the time, I'm going to play it again. Then you beat it. A new game comes along. You're like, yeah, I got to beat that one. So,
and I think Petrix put it pretty well. Side quests first and always. Don't want to get locked out of the quest due to progress, given that some games are pretty ruthless and they will not allow you to go back.
That's a great point. Great point. Now, Jazz, me personally doing a little bit of the main quest and all the side quests where I buffed up, then the main quest, then more side quests, rinse and repeat. Okay, so you got to level up, man. You can't just go out there and not do the side. Now, some side quests do get ridiculous where you're not going to complete them. Like if you play a Yakuza game, don't do every single side quest. Okay, like that's a lifetime. All right, you don't need to be doing that. But okay, I usually do the main, then side. I want to see the damn story. You know what I mean? Now, and I would say this. That's one thing about side quests. I will agree with them. You don't really progress a lot on the main story. Just a lot of bullshit, a lot of fluff.
Yeah.
A lot of times.
But at the same time, there's interesting lore within each world. Sometimes you can only find it through that one specific side quest where you have to collect every single chicken.
Yo, now that you said that, man, that is the worst way. As a matter of fact, I want to think of another one. Damn, what's a side quest I got stuck on? Ah, gosh, I'm gonna think of another one. I got.
Since we're Nintendo adjacent for the most part, let's do Breath of the Wild, all the Koroks.
Oh gosh, man, these are terrible ones, man. That's a shame when you can say a certain thing and you instantly think of it. You know what I mean? Like, you're like, oh, you said chickens. I'm like, oh shit. Like that's what you just want to quit after sometime. You're like, all right, man, I'll come back and try this tomorrow. You know what I mean? I'll try this. Okay, Dead Specimen got Uber driver out there wilding, man. Tell your Uber driver stop wilding, man. All right, man, let's get to your destination. All right, they normal people though. We got to remember they just normal people. So if they crazy as hell. All right, here we go. Oh, we on to the food. Oh man.
Seriously, why you got to bring up that little that inner little fat boy, Nick?
You ain't lying, man. I'm hungry, man. All right, man. This one on you, Blizzard Fox. I'm gonna go and ask a question. We're gonna have you answer first. Which is better to eat, or eat with, I should say? Mac and cheese with a fork or mac and cheese with a spoon? Which one?
I'm more of a fork person with mac and cheese. Main reason being is because I just like going for the actual noodles and then scooping up and then scooping it up with just the noodles itself. I don't really care if it stays on there.
Tough.
Or you can get more with a spoon, but I just prefer eating it with a fork.
Hey, spoon. He went crazy with the spoon in the chat, man. Spoon. Ain't nothing. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. They both look good. Okay, Jazz, we got a fork. Okay, Blizzard Fox said it's fork. Right? We got Kyle, fork. Oh, fork is in the. Okay. We got spoon in the building.
If I had a real choice, I would choose a knife.
You just scoop it all up with the knife in it. Let it slide down the butter knife, you know what I'm saying? Yo, now this one, I'm going to go ahead and say mac and cheese with a fork, man. For some reason, I feel like my mama would have slapped me growing up if I would have ate the mac and cheese with a spoon. But at the same time, when you're a little kid, you give it to you with the spoon, right? Because a little kid, you ain't properly eating, right? You know, little kid, you be dropping it. Oh, I can't pick it up, mom. The noodles falling and stuff. So here, take a spoon and you scoop it up the spoon. You know what I mean? But when you get older, from my understanding, proper eating, okay, if we're going to be proper, you're supposed to sit there and eat with a fork. Okay, you're supposed to poke, scoop, eat. All right, poke. That means you poke a couple noodles and then you scoop and eat. Sometimes you got baked mac and cheese. You just poke the noodles and twist. Ain't that hard. You know what I'm saying? But spoon, I ain't gonna lie, man. When you got some cheesy and all the cheese, you know, the cheese sauce. That's the thing about the spoon. Spoon get all the cheese sauce. If you want them people that like the Kraft mac and cheese, Maybe that's you. But I think mac and cheese with a fork. Final answer. That was a tough one, man. I ain't gonna lie. I've had both. Okay. I've had both. But when I got to answer, I got to stick with what I stick with. But I agree. I've had both. Now, this one on me first. Okay, I got this one. Man. Okay, now Jazz, hold on. Let me see what Jazz said. The only time you use a spoon is when you don't have any forks available. Oh, Jazz, there you go. Woo! That boy trying to drop that fire. Okay, now this one. So, which choice is better to eat? Breakfast for dinner or dinner for breakfast? Oh, man, this to me, I think if somebody ain't picking, I'm going to be surprised. If someone don't pick this one I'm about to pick right now, and I need to find out why. I'm picking breakfast for dinner. Breakfast could go for anything, man. Okay, breakfast days got everything for everything when it comes to breakfast. You want lunchtime? We can serve you a sandwich. Okay, you want breakfast? Hey, we got the pancakes. We got everything. Nighttime, we'll take the hash browns, put the egg, cheese, and the bacon together and make you a sandwich. We got it all for breakfast, okay? Breakfast is the one meal that covers all others, okay? That's why IHOP 24 hours. But do you know how many people were pissed when McDonald's stopped selling their breakfast all day? I know me. I was pissed. I used to go at 2 a.m. and get the hot cakes right before the 4. You know, right? I ain't waiting till 4 a.m. I ain't waiting till 6 a.m. I want my hot cakes, my sausage biscuit, and everything at 2 a.m. That's it. Final answer, breakfast for dinner. Blizzard Fox, which one you got?
Breakfast for dinner. You can never beat pancakes as breakfast for dinner.
Oh, man. I wish I had to. I don't know what happened to my sound. Drop it for you, man. You could never beat it. Talk.
Also going with what Kyle said here, dinner for breakfast is, it's way too heavy in the morning. You just want something quick or light just to go throughout, or just to start throughout the day.
Agree. I agree. That's how I feel too. Not the only one. I'm not gonna lie. As good as those ribs look right there, delicious as they look tender, right? You right. Pancakes,
dinner stuff for lunch, that I can do.
Bingo. You right. Dinner for lunch.
But dinner for breakfast is a no-go.
I'm with you. Dead specimen. Breakfast for dinner, obviously. Okay. Beatrix. All day breakfast. That's what I'm talking about. And then, of course, Kaya did say dinner for, and I agree. It's too heavy. I feel like if you start out with dinner, man, what are you gonna eat later? Like, is there lunch? You know, I don't know. That's just me. So, bam. Oh, okay. Now, okay. Now we mixing it up a bit. So, Blizzard Fox, I'm gonna read the question. We're gonna have you answer first. Which choice is better? Okay. Or which one would you rather have? Should we say sweet potato fries with ketchup? Or it says fires in a milkshake. Excuse the typo. Okay. But we know it means fries in a milkshake.
No,
all right.
They meant fires in a milkshake.
They meant that fire. Do you want that fire in a milkshake? You know what I'm saying? Fries in a milkshake. Which one did you get?
Why do you do this to me as a fry connoisseur?
No, man. It's tough, man. I'm right with you, too. This is
like, but out of these two, and just what I'm craving right now, sweet potato fries and ketchup. This is just more craving talking right now. You can never go wrong with fries and milkshake, especially from Steak and Shake and all that places. Or Freddy's, which one that has the shoestring fries and... But I'm sorry, but sweet potato fries are good.
Oh, man, you talking my language, man. Talking my language. Now, not gonna lie, man. I'm gonna pick the opposite one, but I feel bad. Blizzard Fox, guess what? I've never tasted sweet potato fries. Can you tell me what I'm missing?
I mean, have you ever had sweet potato in general?
I have.
It's just crispy sweet potatoes. There's nothing really much you're missing out on.
I just feel like it would be good with ketchup too. Just looks good.
It is.
It should just sound good. I don't know why. Never had it. But I just feel like, oh, gosh. So, your answer, sweet potato fries with ketchup. I'm going to have to go fries with milkshake, man. The only reason is because One, I have not tried sweet potato fries with ketchup, and everybody don't hurt me for that because I know my inner fat boy is disgusted with me right now for not trying it. He's like disgusted. Like, how could you? Right? When you got sweet potato fries all over. But I will say this. Fries and a milkshake go back, man. It's a lot of places you can mix up. You can take McDonald's fries with a milkshake, right? You can do Wendy's. You can do a Frosty. Oh, you mentioned Steak and Shake, right? Or you want to throw out Freddy's in there. You know, you got a lot of places. Culver's. Don't get it twisted. You can throw in Culver's. Like, we got a lot of places where you can mix the milkshake and the fry. Ah, my goodness. It's just such a wonderful combination of the sweet and savory. Am I right? It's just, my goodness. So that's just me. You know what I mean? So I'm going to have to go fries and milkshake. But damn, this is a tough one. This is a tough one, man. Woo. Okay. So we're going to move on. Like you said, now, Dead Specimen, fries and milkshake, sweet potatoes are garbage in the Dr. Specimen.
I feel like that sweet potatoes are just one of those things where you have to have a taste for it at an early age.
Dr. Specimen, that was disrespectful, man. It was disrespectful on the sweet potato, man. Don't you talk about that. Don't you talk about that sweet potato now. Okay, you're right. You're right. Some people grow up and they ain't never had, but I'm telling you, I will get you some candy yams that will make you change your mind. It's going to be made from some old black lady in the kitchen. I'm telling you, Dr. Specimen, you're going to taste it. You're going to say, holy shit, that's what you was talking. I'm going to say, yeah, that's a sweet potato. That's the sweet potato I want you to remember when you think sweet potato. It might be more sugar and, cinnamon and honey and everything else besides sweet potato. But hey, go get that taste of sweet potato. Okay. I ain't gonna lie. Sweet potato fries look good though, man. I like sweet potatoes when I was younger. I do not now. Okay. I understand. Each his own. Each his own. Right. Maybe it's tasty. For me, I ain't gonna lie. Pass the sweet potatoes. Pass the regular potatoes. Pass fries. Pass mashed potatoes. Pass the baked potato. I'm a potato head. Okay. A damn Mr. Potato Head. That's what I am. So we gonna go ahead. Oh my goodness, that was kind of tough too. Oh man, and I gotta go first. I gotta go first on this. Oh man, I'm gonna really show my ass on this one because I don't know. This answer might not. This answer gonna tell you about yourself.
Answer carefully with this one.
Yeah, you make some enemies on this one. Okay, you might be called some names if you don't get this right. But which is better for the bowl of cereal? To put your cereal in the bowl first or to put your milk in the bowl first? I'm going to answer this. Y'all, I have a feeling I'm going to be on an island. I have a feeling I'm going to be alone. I have a feeling I'm not going to have many people with me on this one. But I pour the milk first. Every time. I've done it since I was younger. I've done it all the way up. If I get a bowl of cereal tomorrow, that milk is going in the bowl first. You know why? I got technical reasons though. Okay? Because I want my cereal to be as crunchy as possible. And when you get certain cereals, they get soggy real fast. Golden Grams, I don't know what the hell you do, but your cereal gets soggy in like 0.5 seconds. I don't know what the hell. So when I'm eating Golden Grams, I'm going to pour my milk first. Then I got to pour the Golden Grams in there. I got to hurry up and eat. That's why if by the time I pour the milk and take the milk back to the damn refrigerator, it's soggy. And I'm not keeping the milk sitting out on the table. I got technical reasons. Okay? And I know a lot of people going to be disgusted at me. I see people looking at me right now like, Nick, I'm disgusted. I can't believe, but yes, I pour the milk first. Final answer. Listen, Fox, it's on you.
Okay, the better question is, do you want my real answer or the answer that they want just normally?
Hey, man, we got to do it, man. We want the real answer, man. We want to hear it.
If you want my real answer, they're both wrong. Cereal, milk, and bowl.
Oh, talk to him.
Nah, cereal first.
Yeah, shit. Both wrong. Cereal, milk, then bowl, baby. And then put the bowl right there. You know what I mean? With the bowl right there.
Mm-hmm. Nah, but
oh, God.
I'm sorry. Like, the reason why I like doing the cereal first is because I want as much cereal as possible. And at least and then you can pour as much milk as you want. If you don't want it too soggy, then you can pour less.
Damn, he got me. He got me there, man. Very logical, too. I understand that. Right when you said it, I went, yep. You know, if you was to have a debate and there's something you don't think about ahead of time, as soon as you said it, it was like, I like that. I was like, yeah,
and if you're in a rush, cereal in the mouth first, and then the milk, and then drinking the milk while running down the street.
Oh yeah, and I ain't gonna lie. One thing is true: when you hurrying up and eating your cereal real fast, your gums are probably gonna just turn like a raw, beat up like a piece of fruit or something. Like the top of your gums, you'd be like, "Damn, why is there something hanging? Like my gums are hanging. Like what? Damn, let the cereal get a little soggy, man. Don't eat this shit right away." You know what I'm saying? But I feel you, man. And see, Jazz said, "Oh no."
Okay,
man,
now the better question is Honey Nut Cheerio or Frosted Flakes?
Oh, that's a tough one too, man. That lets you know. And that's one, man. I feel like, damn, man, why you do that, man? Damn, why you do that? That was so tough, bro. That's so tough on so many levels. People don't understand how tough that one is. It ain't like you picked a Cinnamon Toast Crunch and a Fruit Loop. So, nah, you gave two
Or those
of
Apple
the
Jacks?
Yeah, you gave two iconic ones that from adults to kids, right? Both of
Doesn't
them.
matter who.
Doesn't
For
matter
everyone.
who. Damn, man, I remember Cheerio many times. I done had Cheerio. I feel like, damn, man. Oh, I'm gonna go with it, man. I'm gonna say Frosted Flakes, man. I feel bad because I feel like I
won't
left
bash you for
Cheerios
it.
out.
I won't bash you for it.
All right, okay. It's so tough, man. It's just like, damn. Only thing I don't like Frosted Flakes. Some of the Frosted Flakes get too soggy and they fall to the bottom.
Yeah.
It's one
That's
thing I don't like.
understandable.
Cheerios,
Then
you ain't got to worry about
At that point, just go with the Reese Puffs balls.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Go a Reese Puffs or something like that, man. So, nonetheless, and Kyle, I ain't see Kyle. Kyle was there. I ain't even know. There we go. We got Kyle. Kyle, can you hear me? Okay.
Yep.
All right,
Perfect.
Kyle. I didn't know you was there, man. My fault. I'll let you
I
into some of these.
joined
Since
late.
we got you here, Kyle. Since we have you here, I want to know more about your personality type, Kyle. What kind of guy
Yeah.
are you? Are you a milk first kind of guy for your cereal?
know-
Or cereal first.
It's spoon first.
My bad. I'm sorry.
You gotta do spoon first. Like, come on.
Okay.
Also, milk first is disgusting, and you're disgusting.
Milk is disgusting. Oh man. Okay.
Milk
So
first is disgusting.
All right. So tell me this: you don't drink the alternative. You ain't drinking like they got almond milk, man. Go and get you some almond
Almond milk
milk.
Did my mic
man.
cut out? I'm confused.
Almond
I
milk
said milk
sucks.
first is disgusting.
He said almond milk. Yo, if you get almond milk, you got to get that shit non-sweet, non-everything. It might like just get plain because if you get any type of that shit is sweet. It's like sugar. Yo, Camille got the right answer. I ain't gonna lie, Camille beat everybody. Table first, y'all. It's actually table first, then bowl. You know what I'm saying? My man beat us. You got us there. But nah, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm a milk first guy, man. My fault. I'm sorry to disappoint a lot of people. I know I disappoint a lot of my people out there, man. Now, the next one. Oh man. Whew. This is getting tough, man. All right. This is the last. I actually think this is the last one. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead. And this one we're gonna start with. You know what? Well, Kyle, we're gonna start with you. So this is the last one. Let's get
There's
you
only
started.
one correct answer. It has to be burnt edges. It's the same.
Hold on. Hold on. Before you answer, Kyle, let me ask a question. I want to clip this right, Kyle, because I want everybody to hear you up. I want them to listen to what you're about to say. Which piece of lasagna is better, the burnt edges or the middle piece? Kyle, go.
The burnt edges. You got to get the crispy cheese. It's just better. It's crunchy. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same with anything that is in that kind of baking sheet. Brownies, always the edges are better.
Man, my dog preaching, man. Blizzard Fox, which one you got?
For specifically lasagna, middle pieces. That's what makes up the lasagna.
Oh,
I love my burnt edges, but I have to have the thing that's inside the lasagna to make it a lasagna.
You're right. Sometimes that corner piece don't be having all the good stuff in it, right? When you lay it all out there and it all cooked, it's all gonna get right there in the middle, right? All gonna soak. You made a valid point. We got some middle pieces. We got the edges. Now I'm gonna go ahead for this tiebreaker, man. I think it's only burnt edges. You know what I'm saying? With my man Kyle. Okay, my man Kyle said like everything, and I almost when Kyle said that, I had to think deep. Okay, and damn it, Blizzard Fox, you made some great points. But I will say the burnt edges is something about the nice texture with the cheese, the crisp, the meat, the everything. You're right. It goes on the brownies, you cinnamon rolls, you name it. You make a casserole, a nice piece at the end. This is everything. That corner piece, pizza, right? You make a deep dish Detroit pizza, that corner piece. Oh. You try to make the whole pan like that and cut it so everybody can get a piece. You know what I mean? Of that crust right at the end. So I'm going burnt edges, but I feel bad. I'm not gonna lie. I feel bad because I have to agree with the logics of what Blizzard Fox said. It just makes sense that a lasagna, when it cooks, the middle piece has he said all the good stuff, everything, all the flavor, everything is in that middle piece. Can you deny that? It's got a fact.
Now this is where you actually just take the entire tray and keep it for yourself.
Yeah.
Enjoy everything.
That's like the winner. That's it, man. Choose your fate. Okay, now let's go ahead. I'm gonna pull this back up here. Nintendo news. I want to pull this back up. All right, let's get to it. Let's go.
I missed this section. I came
too.
up later.
All right, okay.
I missed all of the sections except
now,
the last one.
I want to get to the Switch 2 emulator, man. All right, hold on. I'm gonna pull this. Hold on.
People that saying this is real, and I just want to think they're just trolls trying to get a reaction.
All right, let me go ahead. Share screen. You see this one? What the
There's
hell is? Hold on. Damn, what the hell is this? Yo, I'm pulling up all types of stuff. Y'all ain't got to worry about the messages. I ain't got nothing private, and it don't even matter. So let's clarify something important because people, and I'm sick of reading speculation and misinformation. Yes, but no. It is technically possible to develop a Switch 2 emulator right now with existing resources, even though so far the system resists any hacking attempts. I'm aware of Pound and Oberomi existing. I don't want to be mean, but don't get your hopes up, as so far none of people behind them have shown that they have necessary skills or knowledge to develop such project. Today is July 6th, exactly 31 days from the launch of the Switch 2. So my claim sounds bold. So let's answer how. The answer is probably obvious. We could abuse the backwards compatibility layer, but not probably in the way you think. Let's look at how it works. It's a set of shims that sit in front of the dynamically linked SDK libraries, and its main responsibilities are to fix certain bugs within the SDK that only manifest themselves on new hardware, provide an implementation for the graphics APIs for the new GPU, adapt for differences in the presentation and audio stack. Now, I do want to go on further. But Kyle, I have you in here, and Blizzard Fox, I have you in here. This post I just pulled up. Not sure what this is. This gentleman seems pretty knowledgeable. Seems to make sense. What we like reading and like looking at right now, does that make sense to you as well?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Main reason being is because, yes, it is possible, but we don't have enough resources to make or start making one to be specifically for Switch 2. As for what he's describing, this is what generally a translation layer would be doing, is that it's just translating something that was made for a different system and taking it in real time and then recompiling it to instructions. So like audio instructions from one system to another for a different system, taking all the graphics, translating it to a different GPU that it wasn't made for. Taking every single computation for the CPU, making it for that CPU that it's now running on. That's how, while it's not really common within the gaming sphere, and this is the first time that I've seen it utilized into a full system like this, with probably the exception of Xbox, given that I don't really know how that I haven't really gone into that specifically. But translation layer is probably a more efficient way compared to just full-on emulation.
Okay. No, well said.
I don't think it would have been possible yet, because where are you getting the binaries that are running on it? Like every Switch game is.
I'm not saying that it is. I'm not saying that they got anything right now.
I know.
They don't have anything, but just what we know is that probably the first thing that we have to do with like every single other backwards compatible system that we've had, try looking at the previous system and seeing all of those vulnerabilities and seeing what works. So the first thing that people are currently probably trying, the most obvious one right now being the MIG switch, given that that currently works, is the backwards compatibility.
So let me ask, would this be similar to the Wii U and the VWii situation?
No.
Okay.
Only reason why Only
Yeah,
reason
explain.
why is because how backwards compatibility worked with Wii, Wii U, and GameCube and Wii as DS and 3DS.
Yeah, okay.
The reason why those worked is because it at the hardware level, it's more or less just a beefier version of the previous hardware. It has all the same things that it needs to run exactly.
Yeah, okay.
The
Gotcha.
reason we're running a new SoC that is completely different, both in terms of architecture and probably so many different system calls that I don't have any knowledge of.
Yeah, okay. No, well explained.
Which is why a translation layer was used to do that.
Exactly. No, that's a great explanation for it. Thank you. Now, I do want to see. This dude wrote his life out on this. He must have got pissed. Okay, do anybody know who this is first? Who is this?
I don't know who this is. As for what they're responding, at least for how they're writing as of right now, they seem more knowledgeable than what most people within a general hacking scene would be. Like, they know a little bit more about computers in general and how they work. Or they've been within the hacking community long enough to actually understand what's going on.
Yeah, it does seem like they have some knowledge. Okay. So this means that a native NX Switch game, or I guess he's talking about the libs, and I'm not sure to pronounce. I'm not going to go through
libraries.
All that shit. Yes, just libraries. I like that a lot. So since old Switch games do not have control flow integrity on, let's just say, this is too much. I'm not going to be reading all this shit. Okay. Or software solutions used by WebKit on NX, and on top of that, even lack stack smashing protection. If you happen to have an exploit similar to the one famously demonstrated by David, you can obtain limited control over the system to build an RP chain. So let's go ahead. Does that seem, it says right here, it's going to let you obtain a copy of compatibility libraries. That would, and it also would let you poke at the IPC services available. Does that sound correct so far?
Libraries. It sounds correct, but again, what we have so far in terms of just the Nintendo Switch 2 specifically, the first thing that it showed was something that was available or able to run on the Switch 1. So we're just, again, only allowed at the user level.
Got it.
And there's probably people that probably have these libraries already, given that there's so many good hackers out there. And the ones that are truly good try to keep it to themselves for as long as possible until it's right. Or until one, if I remember correctly, the Fusée thing that happened, the very first Nintendo Switch hacking, that exploit, that wasn't revealed until the, what can we call it? They reported it to Nintendo, given that that's the legal thing to do, is that you report any bugs that you find, and if they don't do anything about it, then yeah, it's free game.
True. No. Now, there's a lie here. I'm just going to get to the bottom of it, where it says, also, if we're at it, let's clarify a few things that people say and get wrong. And I don't know if y'all heard any of this, but Switch does not run free BSD. Have people said that?
Say that one more time.
Nintendo Switch runs free BSD. Now, people supposedly have said that, but it doesn't.
No, it does not.
Yeah,
it does not.
It's not Unix based. Not the Switch
It's
one.
never been Unix based.
Why are people okay? So that's one thing that and he's clarifying these things. So I guess people have been saying the Switch runs free BSD. Okay. Hypervisor is unnecessary for security in this model. That's another thing that people have been, I guess, thinking.
It never tell you.
All right.
Or no exploit never likely to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing, is that to me, I never say that it's impossible. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah.
And just using the Sony PlayStation as an example, the most rampant thing that their very first console had was just normal piracy, given that there wasn't security around the discs. But for actually hacking the entire thing, we haven't had any software-based stuff at the kernel level until like 20 years after the console came out.
Yeah.
We were lucky with the Switch, with that its specific exploit. And
you're right.
Also just knowing that the Tegra X1 was something that we already knew about and we could already look at way before the system was released.
True. No, well said. Now it says the last gen exploits were in most cases caused by security and design flaws, which is something you were talking about. Yep. And then, of course, for CFW and key dumping, it's going to be impossible without PSC hacks. And SD Express DMA attacks are impossible because of IOM-MU. This is a lot of information, but it explains a lot of why that shit would not technically be happening right now. And then we go to the original post here of the video. Right? And I think this is the video you were referring to.
Yep, this is the video that I was referring to. This guy is full of it.
This is 100% fake because there is no chance we are decrypting any of the Switch.
We haven't decrypted anything. And what's the chance of them also using the exact same file format from the previous console?
Well, that makes sense though, because the file format
Not
was made
really
by
to
the
me.
modding community.
Not to me, given that if it's an XCI file
And
or
we
NSP,
already,
Yeah, but
Yeah,
XCI
and
and NSP were made by the modding community, so it makes sense that they would just use the same file format.
was that
the
made?
only, at most for
Yeah.
me, I would only assume that in terms of file formatting, is that it's probably similar enough so the Switch 2 can easily differentiate the two, with some file structures being the same to how they do with like in-game files. Beyond that, I don't really think that it's going to be anywhere near the same as like .xci.
It's definitely not going to be the same format, but the same file extension can be used because it doesn't really matter.
But we can just both agree that this video is full of it.
Oh no, this video is 100% fake.
There's another video. Let me see if I can find it real quick of a dude attempting to launch Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Yeah, if you have that one, you put it in there, I'll grab it and pull it up here. This is ridiculous, man. Damn. And were people like jumping on this like hotcakes? Like, this is crazy. I
can understand that people want something, given that pretty much Nintendo is currently just being itself right now. So people just want to stick it up to the man. But being realistic, this is currently not possible, let alone even a real thing.
And this is where we're talking. Oh my lord!
I haven't checked out the GitHub. I only wanted to
I'm
check
not
out
clicking
what claims they were posting.
It's a GitHub link. It's not gonna.
I mean, I don't even need to even give it no. If it's bullshit, it was a waste of my time.
If the GitHub's gone, then good. I think the Patreon account is already gone now. But the Discord is still up, and I highly recommend people just to not even bother with it. It's just a troll.
And this is supposed to be an emulator.
It's running It's basically them pretending to run Ryujinx, pretending to run a Switch 2 game.
Oh my goodness. So this is the length people go through now. All right, so we're taking a look. Now, I have never used Ryujinx. I don't even know how it looks, but to me,
this is how Ryujinx looks like when it's
slowly.
No.
That where it was pretending, or the previous thing where it looked like a line going a loading bar thing. That part is probably real. Just them switching out different files for just the title and in the picture. That part I believe is real.
Yeah, that's real.
Editing.
So once we got to the black screen, it says mounting ROM.
Yeah, no.
Okay. It's like, yeah, no. So Mario Master. All they need is an encryption key that's not on Switch, and then to just check, is this the key? Then pop up this message for it. I mean, here goes Axe. I mean, you can download the XCI for yourself from the Discord. Yo, the Axe is for real. I think.
Yeah, there is an XCI file, but at the same time, I don't trust it, and it's probably some random 24 gigabyte game just to troll people.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit like, those two videos are that this is a different emulator, isn't it? Not Axiom.
No, it's the same. It's still Ryujinx.
Well, Axiom, the Axiom video is not using Ryujinx.
It looked like
the one that they're using is BSing
right here.
same editing. All it really is is probably just using echo, and then
I'm gonna share the
that they
other
pretend
screen
to-
to see. Okay, we're gonna share this.
As for the
So
app
this
itself,
one.
Like those two are completely different. That they were
They
able
are.
to use rejigs and
Mario World.
they are,
it
but
had an
they're
actually good UI. This is
And
not a
then
good
it's,
UI.
the frames per
again.
second up
This
there.
is just them pretending to do anything.
And then if we go to the
Also,
other,
go back to that video real quick where it started the Mario Kart.
Yep. So let's go to the beginning here. So it starts on the desktop, just standard
Starts on the
Windows desktop.
They pretend to launch the Axiom thing, with Mario Kart World being the first thing that it shows.
Yeah,
Also, it shows in the title already as Mario Kart
Yep,
World.
already shows in the title already.
it
That's
does.
off.
They click Mario Kart World. They just click it, nothing else.
Something's trying to launch. Something's trying to launch. Takes a moment. 10 to 13 FPS. This is not 10 to 13 FPS.
Yeah, I agree definitely to that.
This guy's full of it.
What's the, oh my goodness. Now let's go ahead and flip back. I'm going to stop and let's flip back to the other one now. And if we look,
Doesn't matter. Both of them are fake so far.
yep, yeah. And they went through, damn. This is ridiculous, man.
Again.
So
The pretending to have no shaders is weird because they have lighting
The
effects.
no shaders part, I think that's just them pretending that they've already launched it, given that once the shaders are already built, it doesn't show that anymore.
that video sped up.
This is just them editing a video over from the trailer.
That video, if it's sped up, I don't know. It don't look sped up to me.
No, it's not sped up. Albeit, does it show the FPS at the bottom?
Good question.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, that
And
looks
it's,
30 FPS to me.
There we go. Yeah.
Either way, both of these are just
That's 100% 30 FPS. Yeah.
And it's dropping. Okay. Well, that looks, but still, we're calling BS. Everybody.
won't be as given that one we haven't even had the Nintendo Switch 2 yet.
Also, that is obviously not 30 FPS. I don't know if you
Yeah.
thought I was being serious about that.
No,
But
I know.
It feels closer to 60.
He said
Yep.
it's 120.
It looks like 60
You know what I'm saying?
FPS
Let's
to
just
me.
keep going. It's 120. You know. Like I'm
Even
trying to
then-
see on that first screen here. NSP, what other folders we got there? Just being nosy. Test 1, test 2. Nah, I'm just calling. I'm with you. Then Dunkin' Bonanza 9 gigs, Mario Kart World 24 gigs. NSP file
Wait, how big is that Donkey Kong Bonanza game is?
9 gigs.
And
And then
what people
it-
are wondering about.
and it's an NSP, and then the other one's an XCI for Mario Kart World. And then they have version 0, and then
Again,
all the numbers.
My other question is, how did this guy get an NS? Let's say that they are using the exact same file formats. If it is going to be XCI NSP, how did he get Donkey Kong Bonanza when it's not even fully released to the digital eShop?
Good question. That is a great question. How do you get access to it? It's an NSP. We can see it.
Which means that it's a digital download when no
Yep.
one has access to the digital downloads unless you're working for Nintendo.
It's got to be something, man. But let's go ahead and yeah, it's just obvious to me, man. I mean, it don't. When I look at videos like this, it's just nothing that sticks out to me that would be proven. I feel like when people are hiding something, they don't tell everything. Why not use your voice? Why not talk about what you're doing? Why not talk about something else? Why not give some information?
Can you post AXO real quick? Their latest message real quick.
All right. Bingo. Let's share.
No, not the Axiom thing. The guy on YouTube, his chat message.
Ah.
Celestial.
Okay.
Post him up real quick.
Celestia.
You're full
How
of it,
can you
dude. You're full of
create
it.
an emulator for yourself?
He said, "Hey, you full of it, man. Just stop. If you want, you can just try the emulator yourself, bro. This, you know what I'm
All it
saying?
does,
It's
I
not
downloaded
public,
the thing
yeah.
just to see what it does. I tried it on Virus Total, nothing happens, thankfully.
Oh, so nothing happened on Virus Total. That's
Oh,
The
do
good.
only
they
thing that
actually
it
have a
does is just that it
release?
pretends to launch and then just starts spamming a bunch of those pride flags. Taking every single one.
Yeah, this is hilarious, man. It's just so fun. Now, why is it that people just want to screw Nintendo over so bad? It just seems to me like everybody can't wait.
To me, I'd say screw Nintendo all the way. People can screw them over as much as they want to, but at least be realistic about this. Go to the repo. No, yes, the repo is real, but the actual emulator isn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, the repo that has a README file, and that's it.
Exactly. The only
Readme.
downloadable thing as of right now is in their Discord server, based on 2 different links.
The
fact
Can you
sarcasm was
send me
unmatched.
that the downloadable file? I'm curious.
I'll have to look through the history, and I'm not sure if they're both up, but I'll try.
And Mario Master said Donkey Kong Bonanza's 10 gigs, Mario Kart World 22 gigs. All right, and then said neither of those numbers were real that we were looking at.
Well, the numbers we were looking at were in kilobytes, not gigabytes, so it's divided by 1,024.
That's true. So I see what you're saying. If you break it
But
down,
at the same time,
it can be seen the same.
Sims tend to read the files at slightly varying degrees.
Yeah. Nintendo Switch 450, the controllers are nearly 100. They still drift. So Mario Master said, hell yeah, I can't wait.
No, it ain't funny anymore. No one's
Yeah.
being fooled by your BSing, dude.
Yes, that's it. Why? And this, yo, do you think people are, what do you think's the benefit? What do you think's the real benefit? Like if somebody's scamming, let's say, what can you scam and get out of this? Anybody?
Patreon route money just to support of them trying to pretend to support it.
Okay.
So there is actual monetary things that people or that they try for incentivizing.
The virus route money because they steal your bank account.
The virus for bank accounts, cryptocurrency accounts, and that or just if they want to be very malicious, like what they're doing in the Discord, just phishing for general information about you, just to sell it off later.
Yeah, well said. Because
as for low end stuff, cloud, just cloud.
Okay. Like you said, just cloud. Now, Stella, what do you do? Okay, Mario Master.
Just in the
Okay,
Discord, the Patreon is fake. Dude, both of them are fake. Every single thing that said Switch 2 emulator is real. It's real. It's all fake. The only Nintendo Switch 2 thing that we have is the official Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah, they believe it, man. They trolling. I'm with you. Okay, but Mario Kart World is 22 versus 24, and Bonanza is 10 versus 9. They go in 2 different directions. That is not a KB versus kilobyte thing. Kyle, what do you have to say to that?
To me, the 22,
we're looking at 2 different numbers.
22 versus 24, I think that's within reason, given that Windows is weird with how they tend
And that's why I said the way they do the file structure and the size. And
no.
Well, also it is 22 kilobytes. It's about 24 kilobytes.
Okay. Thank you for the clarification.
But the 10 versus 9, that's going to be just the Switch doing weird stuff.
As for the 10 versus 9 thing, that's, again, we don't know the actual thing until the official thing launches July 17th.
Yeah, assuming that this is real, that would probably be the Switch doing weird.
You ain't lying. This is all speculation and shit. You're right, because it's not even fucking released.
The only official thing that I know of is that they were able to shrink it down to a smaller size by about a gigabyte. That's the only thing that we have confirmation of. But as for the final size of the game, we don't know until it releases.
Yo, they said, look at, hold on. Why are you doing this, Axel? Hold on. Let me go ahead. Yeah, look at this.
What did they post?
Yeah, did you see?
Scroll down so you don't show the Discord link.
Yeah, look, that's what I said. Look, that's what he said.
Oh, no.
Yeah, look at this, man. Nick Moses, I'm seeing you streaming this account.
How many people are watching this stream right now?
Yo, I don't know. I have 37. I have 37 total between all platforms. And if
How
I'm
do
gonna
they
presume
find you?
to share the
I feel
content,
like that Stella is just trolling, but I feel like Axial is probably the person trying to pretend to be someone else, but they're Axiom.
then yeah, I think you nailed it. My man put the Sherlock Holmes hat on right away. That's what it is.
How did Axiom find you though?
Yo, shout out Axiom, man. Axiom, dab me up, man. Harry Knuckles and all. Since you go ahead and got me, hey, why you ain't at me though? You know what? Why you ain't at me? Since you gonna do it, you could have at me. At me, let me know it's real. You know what I'm saying? Let me know it's real. I ain't even know till somebody said check out the latest post. I do see you though. Appreciate it. You could have at me. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know how Axiom even know. I don't know. Axiom, I'm with Blizzard Fox. Stella.
Mario Master 64. Yeah, they do say it, but they don't give you the actual size until you download it.
Okay.
They only give you an estimation. So like if it's 8.5, they might say 9. If it's 8 and 2/4 of a gigabyte, then they'll say 8. They're just giving you a rough estimate.
Now, Axiom, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm actually I can't repost you, man. I can't repost you. You know what I'm saying? I'll hit you with a like. I hit you like. I can't repost that link, man. I can't have that on my conscience. What if it just they click it, everybody's stuff got stolen and taken, and it be on my conscience? It ain't gonna be on my conscience, man. I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? I give you a like because I appreciate it. You know what I mean? Hold on, let me reload it and see. Did you at me? Damn, they at me, let me know it's real, man. All right, my bad, man. You at me and you let me know it's real. My bad. All right. Ask them, dap me up, Harry Knuckles and all. Ask them since you here. We're gonna keep it real, ask them. Nobody believe you, man. They don't believe you. We don't believe you. They said, well, you ain't got enough people. Ask them. You need to talk to us. You got somebody that put they put their life out there.
If you want to prove it, show us the source code.
Yes.
Post the source code right now.
Of course, they saying if you talking, ask them. If you really talking, source code. Show us some that make us believers.
Source
we
code.
need the real. No edited video.
Proof?
Talk. What proof? What proof? We need
Source
some real
code.
proof.
Source code.
And my man Blizzard Fox is right. I'm with him. Source code.
Source code. Show us the keys too.
Show us the key.
Keys that you got
from
the Switch 2. Show us how you downloaded or got those off the Switch 2.
Some he talked. All of these are things that would be some proof.
You can't share the keys. That's illegal. You can't do that.
He ain't got. Hey,
I
man,
just-
hey, Kyle,
Just say share,
right.
show.
He means show, Kyle. He don't mean like give it to us. You know what I'm saying? Like let's clarify.
Showing the keys is still piracy. We can't have that on the Nick Moses.
We don't have it.
podcast.
We don't have it.
Showing
Okay.
it though.
But we don't have it. We don't have it. I mean, we don't have it. It just got shown to us. If it got shown to us, what would be the legal complications in that, Kyle?
If we got shown
We
to
show
it,
it on stream.
showing
If
it
we
on
got
stream,
shown.
no, we're not showing it on stream.
Not
I'm
on
saying
stream.
just
Hell no.
DM us, show it to us that it is real, that you got real keys, that isn't just from the Nintendo Switch, that you just pretended.
You're right.
Show us
got
videos
private
of how
chats.
you went about dumping it. Show us how you hacked the Nintendo Switch 2 before started making this emulator.
You're right. We got private chats. We got Signal. You know what I'm saying? We can do it all. Like you ain't nothing. It ain't nothing to show it though. They see. Look, they just posted something new, man. Let me go ahead. I'm gonna refresh the screen, man. What y'all post? Let me see. Talk to
It
me.
commits to a deleted GitHub. Really, Axel?
All right, let's go ahead and pull it up, man. Let's get back.
Nothing's real from there, dude.
We're gonna put you on big screen, man.
Whoa, another fake video. This time it's at a 60 FPS. Though. So there's some real big improvements.
Let's pull it up. Now, hold up.
Yeah, man. That's just
Right. Say 2 hours ago, Nintendo Switch 2 emulator. Something is ridiculous. What's that at the bottom?
That's just a
13,000
video, my
views.
dude. That's by Spawn Wave.
That's by Spawn Wave. That's Spawn Wave right there. That's Spawn Wave.
And
Why
the
are you
title
still
bar
trying to
shows the
pretend,
time.
dude?
Now. That's a little bit interesting.
Yeah, do. Hold on. Let's play. Let's look. We watching. We studying.
Axel, I know you're Axiom. You can stop BSing now.
He's like, the name's close enough, bro. You know what I mean? Yo. All right, okay. So let's we still got people saying we need something of Now, Blizzard Fox gave some great things. That would be some good ways to be able to, because I think you do
And
need those things.
To make it even better, take it to someone that's actually a good source to tell people.
Okay.
Someone that's reputable, like MVG.
MVG? Hit up MVG. MVG and at MVG at Nick Mo and say, MVG, is this real? You ain't gonna do that. You ain't gonna do that. Show me it's real. Show me it's real. You know what I'm saying? That's a good one. I'm right now talking about MVG. Is it real?
MVG, what's the there's this take it to another person, Retroid.
Yeah, Retroid, another one. We got a couple others. I'm blanking out right now.
If you want to take it to the original maker of Atmosphere, take it to Sakurai and see what he says. Someone that actually did something.
He said, dude, look in the Discord. You can see a ton of proof. The Discord
is where every single file and GitHub thing is faked. This little executable on there is just a troll thing. I don't know about the XCI file, given that I don't really care for. I'm going to presume that it's probably just some random game that's around the same size.
Now, I'm going to keep it honest. I ain't hit the Discord. I'm scared to hit the Discord, man. Axe, you sound like, I don't know.
It's going to make you go through a bot, and if you try using a VPN, it's just going to kick you out.
Ah, man, I can't even VPN it. Damn.
We love getting our IP logged.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Nothing wrong with that, Kyle. You don't like people knowing what state and city you live in?
Get flagged.
Okay. All right. There's a channel showing the
commit to something that doesn't still even exist. The GitHub is fake.
So they're saying, but Axe, what they're saying is the commits are not real. They're saying anybody can put up.
Anybody can BS commits and
do
put
that.
Dummy files.
They're saying. He said he will verify you without doing the verification. Yo, Axe, you want to come on? Hey, just do a live with us, man. I'll plan a whole live around you, bro. If you want to show us for real, I'll go ahead. You can hit us up on stream. I'll get Blizzard Fox, all us. We'll do a live. We'll put you front mainstream. The link's right there. We will give you front door access to explain to us how it's real. And we need real stuff. We every time we see a video, I'm sorry, editing videos is nasty work nowadays. And if you ain't showing the full entirety of your screen, then we have to question. Why do you think when people play games, we got to see the keyboard and the screen, right?
Turn on the camera so we can see those hands working on the keyboard.
We got to see it all. Because it'd be a lot of bullshit, and a lot of people have schemed all over the world. This ain't no new shit. So, in order for people to say it's true, now I understand the Discord, but what can you give us without the Discord? It's 5
and it's 3 a.m. over here for me.
It's late. So, Axe, what we'll do? We'll set up a time. Axe, hit me up personally on X. Mm-hmm. There you go. Oh, Axe is there. There we go. Axe join. All right. Axe, there you go. And you're not even the owner. So, Axe, we got you in here. I'm going to go ahead and add you in.
Is Stella the owner by any chance?
That is also a possibility. But I feel like that they're more trolling.
Now, Axe in here. Axe might not have audio. Axe, you can go ahead and type in a private chat too. Okay, if you don't have any audio, that's fine. We got you in a private chat. We can go ahead and chat with you directly here.
Yeah. Why don't you come and share your screen in the restream? You don't need to.
You have share screen access. You have other things that you can do here. Perfectly good. We can right now share the screen. Axe, full shabam. We got you right now. Nice. And we know you're not the owner, even though your name is very close.
He obviously isn't the owner, and so he doesn't have the end.
Yeah, you're trying to push it, so you could be one of the moderators in there for all I know.
That's hey, you got a point. Axe, what's the end goal, Axe? That's what they're saying. They're questioning. I feel you. Let me know it's real, though. You did let me know it's real. I gotta say that. I appreciate you. Dap me up, Harry Knuckles and all. But you ain't at MVG and say, let me know it's real. MVG, hey, you at me and MVG. You can't just do MVG, though. You got to put me, help your boy out, man. Now, he said, look at his stream. Hold on. I'm going to go ahead and refresh. I'm going to refresh, man. Let's pull you up, man. It's the same one. Okay. Same video. I'll refresh, man. Same thing.
Chris, I've sent the link so many times.
He's on Facebook.
All right, okay.
Does Facebook block links?
Probably.
Probably.
That or the restream bot.
Facebook-
That or
yeah.
the restream, or that or the restream bot is not working on there.
Ah, okay, on the thing. Okay, you got the stream going. I don't see any other stream, but if it pops up, hold on, search the show. Let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead. Show. I don't see no stream.
That
Anybody else
isn't
see a
enough
stream
proof,
from him?
Axel. That isn't enough proof. Just saying that you're just playing with it.
Now, anybody, is it just me or I don't see any source from you?
I'm not saying anything.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any source from you.
Hey,
man.
Axel, what's your computer specs? Just, curious. Well, what kind of specs are required to get 60 FPS in Mario Kart World?
Okay, said he's gonna rejoin again. Yo, that's a great question. Great question about the specs. What kind of specs do
We
you
need to know what you need to run on the Switch 2 emulator.
If you're running it as of right now, how smooth is it on what GPU you're running?
Yeah, that's a great question. Valid question.
What CPU too?
What CPU? What GPU?
Are you using Intel or AMD? Does it run better on OpenGL or Vulkan?
If you think that you would make a modern emulator for OpenGL,
Exactly.
Stop, man. OpenGL, that shit, boy. Y'all remember?
Still gotta ask him in that. Still gotta ask him.
oh boy, 3060.
Okay, he got a 3060 and an i5. Okay.
Oh, 2060s. So just to confirm, Cyberpunk 2077 does not run at 30 FPS on a 2060.
Great. It does not.
Barely run.
It does on the Switch,
But that's
too.
because it's heavily optimized.
I'm about to say super.
Sure, but the specs don't make sense for something that can run that.
Not to even just running an emulator in general. The Switch 2 or the Switch 1 emulator is oddly pretty demanding by itself.
That sounds
and it's based off of Ryu Jake, so obviously.
All right, Axum is here. Axum, we probably got audio. We're gonna bring Axum in now. Let's go ahead and bring Axum in. Axum, can you hear us okay? I don't know if you have your mic available. I do
They
see
said
you here
yes in private
They
chat.
said in the private chat.
Okay, cool. If you don't have a microphone, that is fine. Don't need a microphone here, but glad to have you. Now, glad to have you here, and we are questioning a lot of this, man. We got a lot of people that are thinking that this is full of shit. All right, and we love to just, find out more. We're gonna be honest. Let's be correct and honest. That's all we want to do.
I don't doubt that the Switch 1 emulator works fine on a 3060 and an i5 1100. I don't.
No, it works on a 2060.
That works fine, but a Switch 2, something that we don't even have a proper emulator, that everybody's pretending that it's real, something that hasn't been out for a month, or has even officially been announced to be hacked by any credible sources.
Now it says Axum shared the screen.
The Switch 2 emulator 100% runs on a 2060.
No, I'm gonna stop.
Where's your screen share, Axiom? About to, okay.
Yeah, I stopped sharing. So you got all screen share access you need. Share the screen. I even can do this. No, we ain't gonna do that because that's gonna pull everybody's camera up. No, you know what? I want every possible thing that you got. So I'm gonna change these settings here. Bam. Even show 9 guests. So now we got everybody. Right? We got the whole thing.
Look at these awesome 3 cameras in the bottom right corner.
Best 3 cameras y'all ever gonna see. Actually, these graphics took a lot of work and time, y'all. So
run it at full speed on ROG Ally, like the Switch 2 one. Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you, Mario Massa. I do believe that.
Yes, Kyle, you sound very believable right now. Okay.
Full speed on VMware.
Yo, he talking, Kyle. He talking, man.
Yeah,
software renderer.
It's 800 FPS. I know.
Okay, the only reason why the Switch 1 emulator runs fine on the system as of right now is because it's been worked on for so many years. It's been heavily optimized, both Ryujinx and Yuzu, when those were still out.
Now, Axiom, could you share your screen and give us a little sample? Give us a little sample, man. Let's just see what we talking about. See what we looking at. See Axiom emulator. Good, we'll give you a second.
Just trolling it until Pentium.
You go set up your capture card. That's all good.
Pentium, really?
Kyle, Why y'all ain't gonna let him give him a chance? Kyle, you ain't give him a chance. You said the
I'm
cap.
sorry.
Oh, so you saying he got to
Yeah,
get the capture
they're
card?
just fixing it.
He got to record the video first and then come with us to the video. That's what
Yep,
you
we got to
saying.
record the
No,
video.
he's just got to go turn on the Switch 2 and plug the
Yeah,
capture
but
card in.
seriously, when was the last time that you ever heard of Intel making a Pentium device?
They still make Celeron devices. I don't
Celeron,
know.
yeah,
didn't
but
know.
Pentium?
The Pentium, I think there's technically a Pentium 4.
Probably, I don't know. I've been running AMD for a while now.
Man, AMD, man. Damn. I'm gonna switch over to the dark side real soon, man. I'll be there
The
with you.
dark side.
Yeah, right now it's a dark side, but I'll be over there. It's really the good side, to be honest. I need to jump over quickly. Okay, because AMD is looking wonderful.
What screen share would you even want from me? I'm not a dev. I have no access to the source code. I have no access to anything. Okay, then show us the emulator running that isn't any of the videos that you're not trying to that you're making right now.
That is the only thing. So that is something simple. We could simply see you
step by step,
double clicking the emulator, emulator opening up, us seeing you select the game then loading, and us watching the entirety of the process. Because we have a lot of people feeling like this is snippets and the camera zoomed in. It's being recorded with a cell phone camera versus a software that's actually
no. Actually, let me rephrase it. Download the one that you're saying that it's that is currently on the Discord link. Download.
No, that's not the latest version. That one won't work.
God, why are you doing them like that, man? Maybe it do work, man. Maybe he's right.
The one on the Discord isn't the latest version. You can't run 800 FPS on a Pentium and VMware with the latest one, or with the one on Discord, the public.
Yo, he said, "Let me get on my PC." See, I'd have pissed. All right, watch. I'd have pissed Axum off, Kyle. Kyle, you making fun of Axum? Axum about to go turn some shit on, and he about to give us full desktop. Look, he ain't gonna do no video. I'm not gonna lie, Axum. I'm gonna be honest. If you show us a video, we all gonna doubt it. So I'm gonna just say that now. If it's a video, if you hit play and they got a timer, we just already canceled you.
Hold on, you or camera access?
Yeah, we need to be able to see like your mouse moving and us say move your mouse cursor to the right, and you can move your mouse cursor to the right. Like if we can see that and it's you, got us, believers.
Hey, you want to see a real Switch 2 emulator?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we see your Switch 2 emulator? Whoa.
Oh, my boy. How'd you get that Switch 2 emulator, bro?
I don't know. I just found it on the ground outside.
Could you open Mario Kart World for us and move to the right and left?
Give me 1 second. I need to grab the cartridge.
Oh, okay, cool. Damn. He got a Switch 2 emulator.
Do you even have hardware that lets you plug cartridges in?
You can take the cartridge.
Hold on, let me see the
cartridge out of it and then just put it inside.
Let me see. He got a real Switch 2 emulator, he's saying, y'all. I'm about to see right now. I don't know. He might be. Ask him. We got to see something, man. Because right now he got a Switch 2
emulator. You even got the home screen running? That's crazy. How did you get that
running perfectly, man?
Axum share the screen. Y'all man. Hey, Axum gonna share that screen, man. Here we go. Now we gonna
I've never actually seen any Switch 2. I've seen pictures of it, but not running.
You got it, Axe. This is Axe.
Look
Axe is your screen share. You got it. It's all on you, Axe. All right, so Axe, there you go.
Looking so different, man.
Axe, you can show us whatever. What you in Minecraft?
This is Roblox.
Oh, Roblox.
Yeah, running under Android. Well, an Android emulator for Linux.
This is running on Switch 2.
Is that Mint?
Yeah,
that's Linux Mint.
Yeah, it's Mint. Wait, is this Dead Specimen trolling?
It's got
it is Dead Specimen trolling.
It's got it. You nailed it, bro. You nailed it. We figured it out, man. It's Dead Specimen trolling, bro. It's nothing else, bro. How is this on your Switch 2 right now? You think
Well, we wanted to see you click the exe file since it's a Windows emulator. So can we see you click the exe file for it? Whoa.
Whoa, bro.
Fast typing. Damn. Gotta get that YouTube ad, 2 of them.
Shout out to Guardians.
You don't want YouTube Premium? That's weird.
Dude, just get an ad blocker. You're on Linux. Getting an ad blocker is not that bad.
Oh boy, disturbing video.
Hold on, Gorilla Tag confirmed for Switch 2.
Wait, does that mean that the Switch 2 is going to be in VR? That's crazy.
Oh my. Not saying that Axel, that this isn't his stream. This might be someone else. Yeah, this dude is just...
Could you click that GitHub link? I just want to see your GitHub real quick. Another Axiom.
Doesn't have any public repositories. If you're Axiom, then log in. Oh, dude leaked his password. Are you trying to speak, Nick? You're not talking here.
Oh boy, it's running in VMware. Oh, good job. You broke Firefox.
I just love how we're not even watching Axel at all. The guy's just been spamming a chat that he's not in.
This is actual proof that Axiom emulator is real. So
yeah. Also, Nick, your audio cut out.
Oh, here. Sorry. Here's the link again. Axel, you know, we need to get all the Axiom members in here. Yeah, Nick, you're muted.
Oh damn! I was laughing so hard, bro. Oh my goodness. That is fucking hilarious, man. Oh shit. Woo, boy, y'all something else, man. Y'all are something else, man. Why y'all do Axiom like that, man? Axiom got the real deal. That's a real emulator. I'm about to actually go download it. I'm about to download it now. What's your Patreon? What's your Patreon?
The Patreon got removed because it was a scam.
Ah, damn. I thought they removed your real Patreon. Damn, I was gonna give something to that. Damn, I had a couple dollars and shit too, man. Damn, I was gonna get that to the Patreon, bro. I got you. You got the Patreon still open? I got you. I got you right here on 2. You know what I'm saying? If everybody get 2, we got you. Y'all got $2 on you? We can give them Patreon right now. At least we got to get this emulator going, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Some other scammer copied the Axiom shit, put the logo in the AI generator and said early access bills on Patreon. Damn. Oh, it's over with now. You're going to get scammed all day. Let's go ahead and pull that up. Axiom emulator.
That's the one that was scammed, or that had the Patreon.
That's your Patreon right there?
Dead Specimen's finally back.
Oh, my goodness. There's that Specimen. Wow.
Hey, get on here at Specimen.
We were talking about Alula earlier.
Oh, snap. Yeah, we cutting you off. Look, it's quick, fast. Yeah, we cutting you off.
What did they open? I wasn't paying attention. Did they just get your stream deleted?
Quick, fast. You see how fast I click, up, you're gone. Yep. You see how fast that was, Axel? It's a couple clicks for me. Click y'all before you get too into it. And I got editing skills. I'll go and edit you out real quick. Yeah, it was a great show, y'all. It was wonderful. It was a wonderful time. Axel, when you show the Patreon, I donate. Yo, y'all got any last words?
Sorry, real quick. You were not fast enough, and they showed that they were
I'm about
using.
to edit right now. That's why we about to end this shit.
Yep.
It
You
didn't
already
even
know
open
what's
though
coming
because
next.
it showed the.
You already know what's coming next, Kyle. I'm clipping the hell out that shit. Soon as it finished, I'm clipping the hell out that shit. Okay? God damn it. All right. That's why I said, oh. So, regardless, y'all. Any last words before we out?
Well, they're either in Florida or they're using a Florida VPN
Okay. They probably in
because
Florida.
the page doxes them.
They in Florida, man. You know, Florida, the weather's so good, man. Them people just crazy, man. Weather too good, man. You just crazy as fuck for no reason. That's weather, man. That's Florida. That's definitely Florida. Matter of fact, you said that, Cal.
Wait, before you someone, I want to believe that this guy's probably the same dude that was trying to pretend that he was selling hacks for the Nintendo.
Oh, the
Switch
actual
marketplace.
Axiom guy's here now.
The actual Alexiel is here. Okay. Well, the actual Alexiel, I'm about to be out. Actual Alexiel, it's damn near midnight. I'm out. You know what I'm saying?
Damn
Come
near
back, my
midnight.
dude.
It's damn near
Holla at
1
me.
a.m.
Message me. Something else. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up. You know what I'm saying? We could get you. I'll get you your own personal stream if you show me something. Okay. You got to be. You got the emulator. The emulator ain't up. It ain't up. We're looking right now. We don't see the emulator.
We don't see it at all.
We don't see it. We can see. All right. We can see. Yeah, you ain't know that. This ain't the emulator, man. This ain't. I ain't even about to click. Hold on. There you go. There you go.
Whoa, Axiom.
Yep, that's all it does. It's fake. This is a re-recorded video.
Yeah.
Wait. If it's a pre-recorded video, go minimize it right now.
Yeah, go minimize it right now. Can you minimize it right now? Okay. Okay. He went minimized right now.
Cool.
Now click in your Discord.
Pull it up right now.
And show that you're the real Axiom.
Okay. Axiom. Yeah, you okay, Axiom? Talk to us, Axiom.
I thought you weren't the owner though. Also, what happened to it running at 60 FPS?
Bad emulator. Okay, it froze.
How much you want to bet that this is probably just some video or media video player thing?
Yo, he said it just played a video and freeze right there every time.
Not even just freeze. It's just a video player that's just pretending to be bad.
Okay. He minimized and everything. So what do y'all say right there? Y'all believers?
Still fake.
Damn.
Yeah, honestly, it has to be real.
I know Kyle believe it. I can tell by his voice too. He sounds sincere. He usually don't sound like that.
Nah, still fake until you show his real proof by showing his actual real source code and how he hacked the Nintendo Switch 2.
He said you got to show us something else, man. Yo, my dogs, any last words before we out of here, man?
It doesn't have game saves yet, does Fesman? That's why.
Yeah, no game saves yet, man. That's in the latest version. You know what I'm saying?
No, that was the latest version. It just doesn't have it implemented yet. Version.
Oh, okay. So they bring it. So they okay. That's nice. So they come in with saves. Are they gonna have like save states and stuff like that?
Of course.
Damn. It
has to.
Damn, Kyle, man.
As an Axiom developer myself, it has to have. I've already implemented save states actually.
Yeah, you actually implement. Okay, thank you, Kyle. Yo, Kyle, dap me up, man. Because if I didn't have your expertise on this subject, I would probably be thinking this shit fake. You know what I'm saying? Real Switch 2. Look, Mario Master, real Switch 2 emulator. He know. We all got it. My bad. Actually, my bad, yo. To all us, our bad, yo. Real emulator. Blizzard Fox, the only one that's a non-believer, because he want to see actual facts, bro.
I want to see how people hack the Nintendo Switch 2. I want to see the process.
Yo,
I want to see it from actual reputable sources.
You got a point. I mean, a lot of that makes sense, but he
actually, you know what? Get Wololo on here. Dead Specimen. Get your Wololo representative in here.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Wololo representative in the house. We had somebody to actually represent it. We tell the truth, but I don't believe. Yo, reputable. My dogs. Y'all damn, they made me laughing with this shit. The Switch 2 emulator. Oh my goodness, that is hilarious. we're gonna have more developments on the Switch 2 emulator. It's the real Switch 2 emulator right here. My dog Axum is in the building. Thank you for letting me know it's real Axum. My dog, appreciate you, man. Just let us know at the XCI store. Give us some information. Show us some keys. Show us some other things. We're gonna do a special live specifically for you. All for you, Axum. We're gonna do it all. We're gonna blow this shit out the water, man. All right. Willie in my butthole says the XCI goes in C Axiom. He knows. That's where you gotta do.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It does. And that's directly from Willie in my butthole, who is a reputable guy here. Well, for the process, I say closest thing we get is pre-hacked exploits saved like what Switch Tools posted, where it's just transferred to the console from a modded console. All right. And Willie in my butthole, that's your right account. You ain't got to hide now. That's the right account, bro. Other than that, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. I'm tired as hell. I gotta eat midnight. My ass gonna get up. I'm gonna do other shit tomorrow. So, other than that, my dogs. I appreciate.
Oh wait, we got Axiom V4 now. Oh my god, that's crazy.
It's got to be the real one. Is it the V4? Is it the V4? Axiom? Oh, he's got to be the real Axiom. He's V4. We can't Axiom V4. Axiom V4. Can you write me and get the other Axioms to like go away? I need you, bro. You're the only one I want to talk to. V4. Like V4. I only want to talk to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to talk to other Axiom. Hit me up, V4. Yo, other than that, y'all, Kyle, Blizzard Fox, I appreciate y'all, man. I'm tired of this shit. I gotta pee. I gotta eat. Got a bunch of shit. So other than that, you know what I'm saying? We out this thing. Shout out Nate Mo, broski. His birthday was yesterday. Big shout out to the B-Day.